you love this time of year. It's always going to be, I mean, clubs are 95% good during the year for us. They get some team full, but we've got to make it this time of year.
Exactly the same team as last time.
No change, yeah.
Parkside 2 men around.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Division 2 Tradition Victoria Senior Grand Final between Parkside and West Footscray. Hopefully it'll be a wonderful game. I'd like now to hand over everyone to be upstanding for the national anthem, Phil Gallant.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea, our land abounds in nature's gift, our beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
And here we go. Division 2 Grand Final Western Region Football League underway. Parkside and West Footscray. It's Lockhart who gets the first tap out for Parkside. Doesn't succeed though in following up with a clearance, and stacks on the mill straight away and will get a ball up. Well played by Lockhart to follow that up too and prevent Newport from being able to clear.
Master Pasqua's gone down to Buckton.
So another ball up again. Bit of a scrap coming through. Bray trying to clear it out for the Roosters. Got a little toe poke to it, but turned it over. So Parkside now venture forward. Liccardo just off his chest. Now the ball falls back towards Newport. He's got a bit of a problem now, though. Got a couple of them wrapping him up. One of those, of course, Dyson Stevens. And we'll get a ball up around about 55 to 60 from the Magpies goal. Kicking, of course, to the swimming pool end, courtesy of the toss won by Uratore. Up high goes Kennedy. Good tap down to Newport, who gave the look-away handball to Young, who's tackled. Turnover. Stevens gets it for the Magpies. Good deft tap over the top from Uratore as well. Keeps possession for Parkside. Stevens gets it back now. Oh, the handball. Garita just slipped through. Wasn't sure initially. Got a massive bump. Good. Dick Garita, and he's not happy about it as well. He remonstrates. Play goes on, though, behind him. Langwell has it for Parkside. Turns it over. Kennedy now grabs it. Over to the number 9 for West Footscray in Young, and a good short chip as well to find Jamie Lane. Still too far to score inside the centre square. Now he pumps it long inside 50. Wants Uze. Damien Uze gets there. Has it fisted away from him though by McCutcheon. Still the ball to be won though for the Roosters. Now Parkside are able to clear it away from the defensive zone with a nice little tap out over the line and out of bounds once again. McCutcheon doing the nice work there.
Muse just drifting across that half-back line at the moment, just to hopefully get himself into the play soon.
So boundary throw in, Bianca Machete with the responsibility there. Kennedy got to the front again, just off hands from Buttigieg. Goes the high tackle and went too high in the end. That's a free kick going the way of West Footscray. Lindsay to take it. So Michael Lindsay, Artu at the score here on the grandstand side. Gets it inside 50 now on the bounce. Uze Damien grabs it. Handball back to Leosis off the left foot. Hurry kick towards the top of the square. It bounces back here. Chance for Lewicki, who snaps hurriedly and has missed a lot out of bounds on the full as he was put under quite a fair bit of pressure from his opponent on that occasion.
Actually, Adamuze has gone forward. I mistook that from down that back line. So he's lined up inside that 50 as well as his brother Damien. So put a bit of pressure on the defence of Parkside right from the start, boys.
Parkside yet to go inside 50, 2-0 in favour of West.
So the Roosters Dominating possession early on. No score as of yet, though. And we've gone nearly 3 minutes. The big kick up now towards the Watton Street side. Going to be turned back over, though. Here's Speakman for the Roosters. Wrapped up in a nice tackle. Ball spills free, and now he gets a high tackle, though, in the follow-up. So he must have just got a little handball out before the secondary tackle caught him high. So Speakman has the footy right inside the middle of Avalon Airport Oval. Chance for West Footscray to venture forward again. Kennedy was on short, but in front of him, Magna Bosco, who had all the faithful for the Roosters wearing his face as a mask earlier on when the side ran out through the banner. He now sends it up towards centre half forward. Lindsay to target, offhand from him. Lane was there too for the Roosters. Ball now spills back up, and Parkside should be able to clear away here, and they do through the grandstand side. Ball in the hands of Ryan. Gets it towards Carter Bull at centre half forward, but it clean bowls him at the back. Good work there from Bektash to be able to release his teammate in Magna Bosco out towards right half back flank, and the Roosters should be able to steady once again now with Kennedy in possession.
It's probably the early piece of this game. West Footscray winning the contested football at the moment. Parkside really haven't had their hands on the football all that much. West just slowed the game down at a good pace at the moment that suits them.
Kennedy goes back to Magna Bosco, and now he goes in short to find Bretton Turner. Back inside defensive 50 now, the Roosters. Still no score as of yet to either side. 4 minutes gone here in the opening term of the Division 2 Grand Final. Good mark from Young coming out between left half back and centre wing over on the grandstand side, taking that in front of Liccardo. He goes short as well to Jaden Trousdale. One of the main men on Willow Star Player Stats Watch today is Trousdale. He now kicks up in the direction of Reece Buckton. At the back from him, Bray couldn't quite get the footy, and then caught Mastropaskala high. Mastropaskala will take the free kick. Handball now off to Buttigieg, who turns around, goes up towards Stevens. Oh, it slipped through his hands. Crucial moment here. Turnover. Trousdale picks it up, has a little bounce, now sits it in. Is it in the vicinity of Damien Uze, who was caught behind in that contest, had the punch. And fortunately enough, Parkside had the numbers and they're able to clear. Barbuto, good work. And now they've got it on centre half back to the Magpies. Inboard to Ryan. Cut off though by Speakman. Kennedy grabs it now for the Roosters. Magna Bosco misses Bray with the handball. Bray nearly got his opponent there high. Well, no, he's going to get a hold of the ball free in any case. Oh, interesting.
Donald right on that one.
So Bray gets the free kick.
Jeez, I got the bloke just come off the... Oh, I missed it.
It was Brown who just come off the interchange bench. The target didn't hit him. He was able to recover just in time. Liccardo, they put a tackle on to help slow the play up. Now Al Hooley grabs it. Short kick into Newport. Lockhart's got him. This possesses him now. Still West Footscray though have possession. Young gets it. Now is able to clear space. Well played, Sam Young. Got a little assist too from McRae. And his kick up now finds Adam Uze. Uze's kick is absolute precision. Oh, Buckham didn't quite gather it. He's going to get a free kick anyway to his lane.
Yeah, so young McRae had just come off the bench there before Louis, and Brown, if he had got that ball cleanly in his hands, McRae all by himself 30 metres away. Unfortunately, just mistimed it a little bit and the ball bounced free, but would have been the perfect timing to come on and off the bench for a rotation there.
McRae didn't just give up on that missed attempt though. He was able to put a shepherd on for a teammate later on that allowed Uze then to get free and then spot up Lane, who got the free kick for high contact, and line up now for the first real score attempt from either side here in the grand final. 6.5 minutes gone. Jamie Lane lines up just inside 50, directly in front. Has he got the distance? I don't think so. At the back there, Lindsay trying to keep it alive for the Roosters, does so as well. Still the ball to be won. Now it's with Damien Uze, spins around, right forward pocket, and getting back, Mastropaskala takes the mark. Right in front of Adam Uze, last line of defence.
Playing a good game at the moment, guys. They're holding the ball, West Footscray, just shipping it around and holding on to it, just frustrating Parkside a little bit.
Yeah, no clear possession at all for Parkside yet.
No, it's been under pressure, and as I say, West Footscray just holding. This is what Parkside normally do.
Turnover for Parkside. Pierce was a target and it went over the top of him, but the follow-up kick for the Roosters wasn't so good. Good gather there from Jamison to get it towards McCutcheon. And Parkside now should be able to get out of danger through Miratore. Miratore's kick up the Watton Street wing side. Target intended was Grigg. And
on the full, turn it over again.
On the full. Rare error from Fluffy Miratore, one of the best kicks in the comp. So West Footscray have it again. Kennedy now has 3 to beat, gets dispossessed, but goes in once more, does Michael Kennedy, and holds play up at right half forward for the Roosters.
Willow, the inside 50s at this, once again, at the 8-minute mark, nearly the first quarter.
6-1 in favour of West.
They've had plenty of the football. Just at this moment, you want to convert a little bit now. They still haven't got a score on the board.
So from the ball up, free kick plucked out of here to Parkside. Now they should be able to rebound off the back line, and target inside was Langwell.
Cut off, do that. No look away handball, it's not on.
Another look away from him, but luckily enough, Brown was there. He now gathers it and switches over to the Watton Street centre wing area, but it just beats Magnabosco over the line. Underneath the scoreboard, which has not changed since the start of the game, no score to either side. 8.25 minutes gone in the opening term.
It's really, they're testing each other out at the moment. As we say, West Footscray probably got the upper hand at the moment with the amount of football that they had in their hands in the inside 50s.
High was Lockhart in that throwing contest. Curatore just keeps it in play. Now kicks to absolutely nobody. The only one there was McCabe for the Roosters. He rebounds, keeps it back on that Watton Street side. Newport the target, off hands from him, over the line and out of bounds.
Gary Turner, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's just like dancing with his sister at the moment, isn't it? They're just sussing, everything's just sussing out. One good move, Barbuda, they took him deep into the pocket, but now he's pushed up the ground, so we might see a bit more attacking moves now.
And his little tap to Trousdale was very clever, but Trousdale was caught though trying to go through. Parkside get it up to centre half forward. Buttigieg now gathers it, has a little bit of space, has to clear two defenders. He might have done that. No, not quite successfully though. But he does get the first score of the Division 2 Grand Final. One behind to the Magpies. No score yet to the Roosters.
You're right with that, Smackers. Barbudo, they have to get him further up the ground. Shaw's another one, get further up the ground. They need that run and drive from that half-back line to Parks.
So the Roosters bring it now back out to the right half-back flank. They've had the majority of the play so far in this Grand Final, with no reward on the scoreboard whatsoever. They trail by a point. Only 10 minutes gone in the opening term. Target was McCabe, slapped away from him though by Gervasi. And now though, West Footscray gather it again. They're on centre wing.
Numbers.
Inboard now, Collegia can release Newport. Newport's kick is a pretty good one as well. Should be a mark to Uze, and it is. That's Damien in front of McCutcheon on that occasion. He'll line up probably just outside 50 with McCutcheon standing a mark a bit more than 45 out. No real angle to speak of.
Beautiful kick by Newport there to Damien Uze, but also Reece Buckton just getting his hands on the football. They're not panicking with Footscray. That is a really good sign at this early stage. There's no butterflies amongst them with their disposals.
Sliced kick from Damien Uze is not going to make the distance. Fisted away by McMahon. Chance for Shaw to try and gather it for the Magpies. Just worried out of it. Now he falls to the ground. Sliding in was McCabe too crudely, said the umpire. Free kick to Shaw. Between the left back pocket and left half back flank, about 30 out from his defensive goal. So a couple of players short on if he wants to. One of those is Ryan, and he takes it. Now the Magpies should be able to clear the defence, and they're going to be able to. Gervasi has it at right half back. Puts the play on, and it does. Over to Langwell. Kicks it towards Big Mo. Had two to beat, but got a shove anyway. Free kick to Carnival. Too far to score, even for Big Mo. About 70 from goal. On the right half forward flank towards the swimming pool end. Player on short. This could be big. It's Langwell once again. Wants to take the player on the mark. And he succeeds in that. Goes inboard. Chance now for Grigg. Got the handball away. Kept being held up. I said play on. Kelly tries to grab it now for Parkside. He's unsuccessful at that. As Footscray once again regather the footy and should be able to clear through Bektash, and he does to open space, wants the line and will find the line, and umpire says throw it in at the right half-back flank for the Roosters.
Forced on a couple of fundamental mistakes here, Parkside at the moment, just turnovers but missed kicks of the football. I think they're the ones just come out a little bit more toey than the Roosters at the moment.
Fits it up in ruck there for the Magpies, got the tap down, but the boundary line once again beating all players. Around about 55 out now from Parkside's goal, kicking to the swimming pool end. They've got one behind, courtesy of Luke Buttigieg. No score still to West Footscray, and we've gone nearly 12 minutes in this opening term of the Division 2 Grand Final here on 88.9 Win FM. Big punch out this time was from Ryan for the Magpies. The follow-up ball to his teammate was wrapped up nicely in a tackle from Al Hooley. We'll get a ball up about 40 from the Parkside goal.
Good start to this grand final. Thought it might have been a little bit more physical to start off with, but as I say, they test each other out. Been nothing at the moment.
So we're just testing the waters both sides as Bray now gets the clearance for the Roosters. Short kick up the line, tried to hit Lewicki, but the boundary line beat him. And it's out of bounds on the full turnover to Parkside. Buttigieg takes it, sets it up to centre half forward. No one home though. Carnival was caught about 10 metres deep. So the turnover comes here for the Roosters. The kick now is up towards centre wing on the grandstand side. Chance for Leosis to gather it, but he's worried out of it nicely by Barbuto. Handballs to Carnival. Carnival now spots a kick up towards centre half forward. Just clears Ryan. Also clears Brent Kelly at the back. Magda-Bosco goes back for West Footscray and just shepherds the ball there for a teammate to be able to gather it and go. And now it's Collegia who's released. Good work from Turner as well to give him the shepherd. His handball though was absolute hospital for his teammate. Now Bektash tries to get in. He's dispossessed. Ryan goes for goal for Parkside and misses to the right. Just the one behind. So 2 behinds now to the Magpies. Roosters yet to score. 13 gone here in the opening term.
Smacker's given the amount of opportunities. You can't waste those ones, can you?
No, not like that. But the thing is, now Parkside got the game on their terms. They're bringing the ball through the corridor now.
Yeah, that's where West Footscray have to. They've got that plus one player down the back line there, West, but that's an area they're going to have to really keep an eye on through that corridor area.
Switch in here from West Footscray, right now to left. Brown has it, left half back flank. Spots up a teammate just up the field, Newport. Handball over the top, chance for Young to gather it and go, but the ball doesn't quite sit for him. We'll do a handball over the top to go to Leosis, but the boundary line too close for him to keep it in, and we'll get a throw-in. Good work by Barbuto to be able to kill off that 4-0 forward.
A couple of poor handballs from Newport in this early start of the game.
Yeah, the look away handball before was pretty costly through that midfield. They would have been away.
There.
Yep, missed the target again then. You're right, Willow.
Now new throw-in between wing and left half forward for West Footscray. Tap down at Leisure in the ruck, didn't find a teammate, and away go Parkside. Buttigieg again, good handball, releases Pearce. Matthew Pearce now spots up Kelly, gets a pistol away from him though. Ball falls back now to Garita. His handball's good to Liccardo, who goes for home and gathers it. No! El Hooley just in the nick of time gets on the line and rushes it through from behind. 3 behinds to no score now. Parkside in front. 14.5 gone opening turn.
As Gary Turner just touched on, they're starting to get that ball through the corridor a lot more here. The Parkside team, that 1+ player down that back line, they have to stop it through the midfield, West.
So Magda-Bosco marks the kick in and goes short to Collegia, right on defensive 50. Use Magda-Bosco again. Poor handball once more. Gave Ryan a chance to try and wrap him up, but Magda-Bosco's good enough to clear away. Now combines with Gray. The handball to Newport was no good whatsoever. Another turnover. Parkside now really starting to get on top with that pressure. Stevens and also Langwell combining now. Big Mo Carnival for the first goal of the grand final. He's missed as well. 4 behinds now to the Magpies. Roosters no score on the board. 15.25 gone.
She's got a massive press on with kick-outs, haven't they, Parkside? Everyone comes up into almost into one half of the ground.
I don't know if West should push push up with them at this stage. I mean, a few of them are sitting back behind the Parkside press.
So the kick out comes towards left half back flank for the Roosters. Plenty of players getting around this. McCabe was one of those. But he went the man instead of the ball, so Stevens picks it up for Parkside. Centres it into top of the square. Getting back now is Pearce. Spins around and finds Liccardo in space, and he's directly in front, 45 from goal. And hopefully this time we might be able to have our first goal scorer for the grand final.
Just what you touched on, Kev. I mean, that press that they have got Parkside, they are pushing up. A lot of the West Footscray players are sitting off them at the moment, and it's creating that extra loose man, which obviously the idea of a zone press situation, and a couple of easy possessions there for Parkside. West Footscray can't afford to let them get these those easy touches, especially just outside the 50.
But every game this year, Michael Liccardo, he lines up, he's happy with it, and Parkside are happy with it. There's the first goal of the Division 2 Grand Final. First blood to the Magpies, 1-4-10 to no score for West Footscray, 16.5 gone.
Gary Tunis, is it playing out the way you thought it would?
It is now, and Parkside have got the game on their terms now at the moment. But West Footscray, they have started well. It's just chip, run, but it's just the costly turnovers across the half-forward flank and through the middle now.
Yep.
Inside 50s now, 10-7 in favour of Parkside.
Yeah,
Gee, that's picked up, isn't it?
Just controlling that football a little bit more too. And they spoke earlier on about West winning a lot of the contested football in the first 8 minutes. Parkside have.
So back in the middle again, Lockhart and Kennedy. It's a bit of a stalemate between those two. Bray puts the tackle on at Muratore, and we'll get another ball up pretty much back inside that small centre circle. So Parkside now, the opening goal, 10 points to the good. Kennedy goes the fist. Bray caught behind, had to go the tackle. Now Parkside grab it again. Liccardo, who kicked that goal, has it and clears it out of the centre square. Finds Shaw, I should say, and he spots up Carnival, who takes the mark in front of Bektash. Too far out to score, though, for Big Mo. He's about probably 75 from goal. Wants a player in short. Just gets him on the bounce. It was Liccardo again. He fell over, though. Still, though, Parkside. The numbers came to support. It was Thomas to get it to Garita, and Garita goes to the right forward pocket. Grigg was a target, but Turner beat him to it, and now he combines with Kennedy and puts a good shepherd on too, does Turner, releasing Kennedy. Speakman gathers it on the bounce. Good handball out wide, and they clear away to the Roosters. Have they cleared far enough? Buckton the target. And it was Mastra Pasqua, though, who beat him to the punch. Turnover again here for the Magpies. Muratore gathers, goes. Left foot kick is an absolute beauty as well. And they'll have yet another shot on goal here. The Magpies, the turnovers really build up for the Roosters.
Buckton's just got to beat Mr. Pasqua in that contest, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just force it out of bounds and get a stoppage, and then they can reset.
They're sitting off too many of the Parkside players too, the West Footscray boys. They're sitting back watching a little bit. Parkside are just running harder into space into that gap, and they're predicting that they're going to win the football. At the moment, while Parkside are winning the football around those stoppages, you've just got to go that little bit one-on-one, lure them a bit closer.
Pierce was going to have the shot, but then he found Muratore, who ran to space, and he's taking the shot instead, and the captain puts through Parkside's second goal. 2-4-16 now, the Magpies, and they're in complete control. West Footscray, no score, nearly 19 gone in the first term.
Maybe time two smackers, West Footscray, they're still getting a bit of the football, but that chip, they've got to start moving that ball and start breaking a few of the lines. That's where, a few of their running players need to get into the game now.
And they've made one move by the looks of it. They put Buckton into the middle, so hopefully they can get it out and get it in their forward line.
Yep.
So after the first 5 or so minutes being pretty much all West Footscray, Parkside have really ripped it away from him and putting some reward on the board. 16-0. Kennedy goes up in ruck for the Roosters. Had a couple of swipes at it. Now Buckton has a chance to try and clear. As he tried to burst through a couple of tackles, he lost the footy. Then a big swing and a miss from Ryan. Didn't connect with the footy at all, but luckily Parkside had the numbers, and it was Lockhart who spots up Thomas. He's got Muratore on the hands, but he decides to go longer and finds Mo. And Carnival will have the shot from about 45 out at about 2-degree angle.
Just sitting off still. Sitting off too many West players, sitting off their targets, off their opponents, and starting to watch the ball come in a bit too quick for their liking, I think, the defenders. They've just got to, once again, just wear it a little bit closer, where their opponent's just a little bit tighter and closer at the moment. West Footscray for the remainder of this quarter. Otherwise, they're going to go in with a 3 to 4 to 5 goal lead at quarter time, Parkside.
No stranger to a goal is Mohammed Cardable, over 100 last year, 46 for this season. Get to the third for the Magpies. He makes no mistake at all, does Big Mo. Good goal. And Parkside really asserting their authority now. 3-4-22 to West Footscray. Nothing whatsoever on the scoreboard. 20 and a half gone for opening term.
What's the centre breaks at the moment, Willow?
Clearances 6-3 in favour of Parkside.
Yeah, we just touched on Buckton's going into that centre. They need to get the ball out of the centre quickly here, West Footscray. Kennedy's getting his hands on the football early, but in the middle there, Buttigieg and Muratore are really getting their hands first on it after the hit out.
Kennedy again beats Lockhart to the tap, but it's Buttigieg who gets the clearance. Carnival the target yet again. Bounces off his chest, but he keeps it in front of himself. Well played. He's got Bektash, though, harassing him out of it. Now it falls over, and a goal once again for Parkside. Gathered and kicked, and it's Stevens who has gathered the crumb and put that through. 4-4-28 to no score. 21 and a quarter gone every turn.
They're killing them in the middle, aren't they, Smackers?
Yeah, they're only one way, West Footscray. They're not going back and getting numbers back now. But Parkside through the corridor again.
Yeah, that area there. The two things there. That middle, they've got to get it out of the centre, and they've got to close that corridor up a little bit. West Footscray. If they've got the numbers back there, and as you said, they've got to work hard to get back there. But don't go out wide. If you're pushing out to the flanks, the half-back flank areas, get into that corridor.
Muse moves in. Kennedy went to tap it to him, but tapped it a bit too far, though. Brown sort of waited for the footy to come to him, and then his opponent just ripped it away. Now it's back on centre wing, the grandstand side. Ryan, over the head handball, was pretty clever. Unfortunately, Buttigieg had a lot of attention, and Buckton's clocked him a big one on the head. And we're going to get a throw in, are we? No free kick to Buttigieg, but Buckton, bit of a right hook on that. As really fell, Buttigieg, he's up, but he's holding his lower lip as the play goes on.
Buckton
now.
might have hit him with his head as well at the same time.
Okay,
Yep.
So So ball now in Matty Pearce's hands. Finds Mastra Pasqua, who drives it long. Carnival at target. Bektash this time taking the good mark at the back of that contest. 4-4-28 to no score. It's all Parkside here in the opening term of the Division 2 grand final. Trousdale now has it at left half back for the Roosters. Kicks long up the line. Buckton was the target. He had Lindsay as well, but neither can grab it. Now a chance for Young to try and burst his way through. Couldn't quite. Gervaisi, good little deft handball. And he's going to release Ryan as well as Garita. Ryan, though, tackled in the crucial moment. Trousdale gets it again. Big crunch from Garita. Ball spills free. Parkside now get it towards that right forward pocket. Stevens and Carnival lurking, but McCabe able to see it over the line and out of bounds. And Stevens not happy with the attention that McCabe gave him either. Trying to give him a little bit of push and shove. And in comes Lewicki as well to remonstrate.
Now, Reece Buckman's got to understand, if you're going to give it, you're going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Stop whinging.
The only thing I will say now...
Oh, Muratore again from the throw-in at the back. Chris Muratore, the captain of the Magpies, sneaks his second through. And Nick Grigg was able to give a few opponents a bit of lip as well. 5-4-34 to no score. 24 gone opening term.
And Buttergig's just gone into the race.
Yeah, no, he didn't look too healthy. Well, what I will say about that is, all right, Buckton's made the presence. We knew he was going to be physical. West Footscray have got that small window of opportunity to do something about it now, and that's start winning the football. Parkside are pretty concerned about Buckton and a few of the West Footscray players at the moment. They've got to kick. They've got to get the ball. They've got to do something here, West Footscray. They need the next goal, otherwise this could be a blowout.
Change in ruck for the Roosters too. Kennedy having a spell on Scalesia, who's now gone in. 50-50 ball from both those ruckmen there. Lewicki has his kick smothered. Adamuze missed it. Liccardo gets the clearance. Target was Stevens. At the back, McCabe takes the mark.
He's back out, Buttergig. He's right. He's right to go.
Good. He's a tough boy.
Switches play out now to Brown. Didn't get it on the mark. Now he's got a bit of a problem. Kelly closed in on him, but he's got some support through Magna Bosco. Kicks it towards Kennedy up centre wing on the Watton Street side. And Kennedy got a bit of a hold in that contest, so he'll get the free kick. And look to put West Footscray inside 50 for the first time in quite a while, I dare say. 25 gone here in the opening term. 5-4-34 to no score. It's all Parkside on the scoreboard. Kennedy's kick up towards Ryan half forward. Only read well by Barbuto, and he's away too. Yep. One bounce. Gets it to centre wing again. Goes to left half forward. Grigg the target. Spills to the back of the contest. Chance for Kelly. And the Shepherd's Grigg here now. And hits the post. The firm kick on goal. So 5-5-35 to no score still. Parkside by 35 points. 25 gone here in the opening quarter.
West Footscray going forward are struggling. They waited for Damien Uze. They tried to kick at that 45 metres in. Where's the other player coming inside? Chip. Whether they go sideways to try and bring it in closer to their, deeper into their forward 50.
Footscray now bring the ball up onto the 7 News logo. And the mark is taken by Lindsay. Lindsay now spots up Kennedy between the centre of the ground and centre half forward. Too far up to score though for Kennedy. So now he goes nice and long. And good work from Jamie Lane.
Jamie Lane, no.
Whacks the post. He outmarked Masha Pasca beautifully. Played on and hit the woodwork. One behind to the Roosters. 5-5-35 Parkside. Almost at quarter time. Ball up towards the left half back for the Magpies. And they're going to get a free kick too from that bit of scrappy play. It looks like it will be Shaw to take it.
McMahon.
Darcy McMahon, sorry.
Out there.
Darcy McMahon.
Just coming a split second too late, Adamuze. That's the rules. At any level, rules are rules.
It's like a red light camera, Tomsy.
Yes, exactly. You're gone.
Absolutely. And we've got photographic evidence.
Oh, no. McMahon's kick finds touch over the line and out of bounds right on centre wing on the Watton Street side. Players still getting a big feel for each other. There's Lewicki again getting in the face of an opponent. On the throw in, tapped down by Kalesia. Now the Roosters get some sort of a clearance towards centre half forward. Adamuze went the chest mark, bounced off him. Kennedy might be able to grab him. Good work, body work from Garita. Cut across. And now we have got the siren. So quarter time, just on 27 minutes that term went for, and it's a beautiful one if you are a Magpie. 5-5-35 to just the one behind for West Footscray after the Roosters had a lot of the play in the opening 5 or so minutes of this game. Goal kickers for Parkside. The captain, Chris Muratore, has 2. Liccardo, Stevens, and also Carnival have 1. Nothing to report on for West Footscray in terms of goals as of yet. Magpie throws the ball up to start the second term. Kalesia in ruck with Lockhart. Lockhart did get the tap down, tried to find Muratore, who got felled high by Trousdale, and he'll take the free kick. A good start to the game, Muratore. 2 goals already, plenty of the footy as well. Carnival, 1 grab, 2 grabs in front of Bektash, takes the mark, and this might well be within his range too. He's probably just inside 60 from goal. He's going to probably fancy himself. He wanted to play on initially, but he's now going to settle back.
Only 3 on the bench for Parkside at the moment, boys. We think Shaw might be still in the rooms.
Oh, yeah, tried to fool everybody there, and he ended up going short instead. And Liccardo, who kicked the opening goal for the Magpies at the 16.5-minute mark of the first term, has a chance to line up for his second, just inside 50.
No, Shaw's out there. I think Kev Buttigieg, might be Buttigieg that's still down there.
Sorry, Buttigieg, that's who I meant. 12.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah. First goal at the Werribee Township Hungry Jacks end. Michael Liccardo kicked the first goal at the other end, and he's got the first goal. No, he doesn't.
Who put that post there?
Yes,
Mark Penalluna's got a lot to answer for.
1 goal, 1 now to Liccardo, and 5-6-36 now to Parkside. West Footscray 1 behind as the ball now gets brought up to the right half-back flank, and Magna Bosco didn't take the mark. He was able to handle it back to Speakman. Bucked under a lot of pressure, so much pressure, he's gone. Tyson Stevens, brilliant tackle, and he'll line up from about 25 from goal with a slight angle to work with.
One of the strengths, I believe, of West Footscray, that run and drive from that back line is non-existent at the moment.
So Stevens, brilliant tackle, been pretty fiery himself in the early going of this game. Now has a chance to put his second on the board as well.
Yeah, Bektash, Magna Bosco, get the ball into the hands. They're going to run and start breaking some lines.
Just deviated right in the end, and just the one behind. So 1 goal, 1 to Stevens. 5-7-37 to Parkside. West Footscray still just that one behind. 2.25 minutes gone here in the second quarter. As the ball gets brought back to that right half-back area again. Bray, as the follow-up kick, takes the mark. Trousdale trying to make space. Al Hooley calling for it as well. Didn't give him enough of a definitive lead, so he decides to ignore both of them. Goes for Kennedy instead at the back of him, along with McMahon. Ball spills free. Chance for Leosis to break through. Can't quite do that. Shaw and also McMahon bring him down, and we'll get a ball up. And actually, McMahon wanted to keep on going with it as well. Well after the umpire called the ball up, he kicked it away as Young got hit in his face.
I think you heard the whistle, Darcy McMahon then. He was ready to keep going. Good sign for Parkside there, boys. They're gang tackling. They're starting to get 2, 3 around every contest at the moment, every tackle. They're on song when that happens.
Kalesia just beats Lockhart to the tap. Not a possession there for Speakman, but Bray able to gather it. Stood up strong in the tackle and got it away to Speakman, who now releases Al Hooley. Al Hooley's kick is nice and long. Damien, who's at a target, got caught at the back of it though. Beautiful play from McHutchinson. Now handballs off to Mastra Pasqua, who steadies and goes short to short. He didn't get enough of it either as he fell back. Play on is the call. Muratore comes in to lend a hand and wraps Speakman up, and will get a ball up about 60 from the West Footscray goal, kicking to the swimming pool end. 1 behind only for the Roosters. 5-7-37 for Parkside. Almost 4 minutes gone in the opening term. Good tap from Kalesia down to Bray, who handled off to Speakman. Speakman hurries a kick towards the right forward pocket. Out comes Uze now. Damien to meet it, but well worried out of it again by McHutchinson. We'll get a throw in.
This wouldn't mind being a defender for Parkside against the West Footscray forwards. Under not a lot of pressure, just quietly. Not a lot of forward defensive pressure from West Footscray. That is one area they need to pick up right now. Lockhart
outbodied Kennedy on that throwing contest, but didn't get any sort of tap away. So it's still a live ball for the Roosters. Adam Uze with a tricky shot on goal, a non-preferred side. Tapped over by McHutchison for 1 behind.
The gig back out in the ground, boys, but still down on the coach's bench at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how he is. He got a pretty heavy knock across the face during that first quarter.
He'd nodding his head to everyone as if to say, yeah, no, I'm right, put me back on.
Yeah, as you would. Grand final, yeah.
So 2 behinds now to West Footscray. 5-7-37 the scoreline still for Parkside. All now up on centre wing on the Watton Street side. Mark here is taken by Daniel Thomas, who now goes short, or didn't really go to anyone in particular. Barbudo, the closest Magpie there, and he gives away a 50-minute penalty when he met his opponent Leighton Lewicki. So a bit of a gift here for West Footscray going forward.
All right, just looking forward into West Footscray's 50 now, boys. 3 West Footscray players back to the play, including 2 experienced players in Adam Uze, Damien Uze just before. I think Lewicki's the other one. Sam Young, sorry. Back to the play. You've got to be pushing up before that even comes in your direction. They're just making it so easy for the Parkside defence at the moment.
Long kick by Lewicki trying to find Adam Uze and couldn't quite. So the ball over the line and out of bounds. Scoring opportunity though for West Footscray. 25 from their goal. Kick into the swimming pool end of Avalon Airport Oval. Here's a throw in. Kennedy in front of Lockhart. Grabs it. Good hands to Adam Uze. He's no stranger to kicking a goal from the left forward pocket. He's done on the MCG one time in the past for the Demons, but unsuccessful there. 3 behinds to the Roosters. 5-7-37 to Parkside. We've gone 6 minutes in the second term.
Have you seen anything different in this 6 minutes, Smackers?
Still with Kennedy out of the middle, they've got to win the game, so they've got to get him back. But even that last kick to Uze, it was in the pocket, missed the target, went out of bounds. That suits Parkside.
Yeah.
So Parkside bringing it to left half back.
There's a chance here. Makes up to this, West.
Charlesdale grabs it. Good bump off though by Thomas. Lockhart gathers it for the Magpies and they're able to clear the defensive zone up towards Langwell on centre wing, grandstand side. Who releases Barbudo over the top of Carnival, but Kelly's running back. He's dangerous here. He's got an open square to work with, but missed to the left. 1 behind.
I don't know if that's the best option from Kelly there. Yeah, maybe turn back and corridor that ball a little
2
bit
players
better.
open, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did. Yep.
5-8-38 now the scoreline for Parkside. 3 behinds to West Footscray. We've gone nearly 7 minutes here in the second term of the Division 2 Grand Final here on 88.9 Win FM or 90.1 FM, the sound of the ground here at Avalon Airport Oval. Turnover once again for Parkside at centre half forward. It's Gervasi who has it, and his kick spots up Kelly, who this time will have a set shot from just on the 50-metre arc left half forward. More of a percentage play you would think this time for Kelly.
Just Trousdale has not been allowed to get any clean possession today. They in that situation, their big Lockhart run him down and brought the turnover there. So that's an area West Footscray need to get in his hands.
He's got it. Didn't look all that beautiful off the boot when he came around to get some extra distance, but he got it anyway. So goal to Kelly and 6-8-44 to Parkside. 3 behinds West Footscray. 7.5 gone second term.
Just they're so flat-footed too, West. The Parkside are running 30-40 metres to try and get the next ball, the next contest. West Footscray are just putting their hands up and doing the old 10-metre token effort smackers.
I just wrote that down. Their work rate, they're lazy at the moment.
It's like they don't want the ball, to be coming their way. A lot of them. Grand final, boys. You don't get many opportunities.
Don't get much of a chance to come back from 6-8 to 3 points either, I wouldn't have thought.
Who have they got in the ruck at the moment?
We've got Kalesia in the ruck to West Footscray. He's beaten to it this time by Lockhart. Another chance for Parkside to clear again. There's Coulteriotis for his possible first touch of the afternoon to Barbudo, to Lockhart, to Liccardo. Liccardo's long kick is a pretty good one as well. Good body work shown here by Nick Grigg. Muscled his opponent out of it and bucked it and goes after it again. Draws a couple to him and then spots up Carnival. Nope, he just overshot the mark there. And Kennedy gathers it to the Roosters. Handballs to Newport, who kicks it in hope. Kalesia just does enough to make the contest. Could have been a Parkside ball. Is now anyway. Through comes Liccardo again. A handball off to Coulteriotis. And his short pass in finds Lockhart. Lockhart's short pass again. Directly in front of goal. In the arms of Adrian Gervasi.
You know what I'd be loving if I was Nathan Juergen? Fluffy Muratura hasn't had a real big influence on this game yet, and he's normally a 30-plus possession bloke.
Gervasi plays on, and the lead from Grigg, too good for Leosis there. Just burn him off. He'll line up for about 40 out with a slight angle to work with.
The other thing too on the other side of the coin there, Kev, the playmakers for West Footscray in Speakman, in Newport, Trousdale have had no impact at all on this game. They are just they've got to change things around very quickly, West Footscray, otherwise this could be an embarrassing grand final scoreboard for them.
And you notice this bloke hasn't done much yet, really, has he?
No, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, so there's another positive with Parkside. He kicks this, they're up and down.
Yeah.
Leading goal kicker for Parkside this season with 63, Grigg. Can he add his first of the grand final? You betcha he can, and they are pumped as you can get. The Magpie faithful, 7-8-50 to 3 behind West Footscray. 9.5 gone here in the second term.
Yeah, not good body language by West Footscray at the moment, and rightly so when you're down, when you haven't kicked a goal at the up to the 10-minute mark of the second quarter in the grand final. They had their opportunities in that first quarter, but they just couldn't register that first goal, and you just see the confidence being sapped out of him the longer this game goes on. But just lack of endeavour, just that lack of intent by the West Footscray players, as Smackers Turner just touched on before. They just look like they're spectating, a lot of them watching the ball, and Parkside are really working hard 100 metres off the ball to get themselves into that right position.
What can West Footscray do to arrest this slide? Seems like anything that they try has just been answered beautifully by the Magpies. 47 points is the deficit that they face. Almost halfway through the second term as Rucks go at it. Lockhart over the top of Kennedy that time. Newport should get a shove in the back. He does. Gets the free kick. So Michael Newport goes to the Watton Street wing side. Switches play there, and it's successful play as well. Fine Trousdale sneaks around his man on the mark, and now goes nice and long to no one in particular. And Taylor made for Mastra Pasqua to just punch it over the line and out of bounds. 20 out from the West Footscray goal.
That was Trousdale's first disposal of the quarter. Mark Speakman's only had the 2. Toby Bray just the 3 this quarter.
Yeah, not enough from the key midfielders of the West Footscray team. And once again, the forwards very, very lazy down at West.
Leisure reaches over the top to tap it down. Shaw almost grabs it for Parkside. Now Mastra Pasqua comes in, and he's wrapped up by 3 West Footscray players. Leisure one of those, and we'll get a ball up about a similar position to where the throw-in happened a few seconds earlier. 7-8-50 to 3 behind. It's all Parkside. Kalesia taps it down. Hurried kick for the Roosters. Bray couldn't quite keep it in, but it's still in a scoring position for the Roosters. Left fore pocket at the swimming pool end of Avalon Airport Oval. Still looking for their first goal here of the grand final.
Now they've got to keep this in here, even if it's 2 or 3 stoppages in a row, West, just till they find that right structure.
So from Kalesia, unsuccessful. Barbudo clears it for Parkside, but he doesn't clear it all that successfully. And out of all people to clear it to, Adam Uze takes it.
He's got to kick this. If West Footscray got any chance of getting back into this grand final, Adam Uze has to kick this goal.
Willow, what's he done on the stats so far?
Not following Adam today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Apologise.
That's all right.
Should have been at the pre-show meeting.
Melbourne Demons, great. Adam Uze comes in, and he has done exactly what you asked for, Tomsy. He's got the first goal of the grand final for West Footscray. And boy, oh boy, it's an understatement that it's a much-needed one. 139 to 7-8-50. We've gone 12 and a half minutes in the second term.
Not a bad kick. Not a bad kick for a guy who's can play just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
It's one move that pushed Cam Brown up on the half-forward line. Now, probably give him a bit more run and someone to lead up, because that's what they're missing at the moment. Their forwards are all running back.
Yeah.
They're not leading up at the kicker.
As I mentioned just before, one of the passages of play that through, their key forwards running with their backs to the play, back towards the goals, instead of pushing up, as a 50-metre penalty, 100 metres off the ball. Open it up a little bit. If you're going to get Damien Uze into it, get him one-on-one. And this guy Trousdale needs to get more of the football.
Kennedy back into the ruck, gets it to said Trousdale, who handballs to Kalesia. Over now towards Newport, who goes for home. Getting back and taking a mark right on the goal line for West Footscray. Is the big man in Lindsay. Hooley, sorry. My number's reversed. So, Al Hooley. How's he looking, Willow, on the stats?
This will be his 5th disposal, 1 mark now, but this is a key kick for the West Footscray.
For 2 in a row to the Roosters. Al Hooley snaps it. Nice. From the right forward pocket, bananas it through. And they start to make their charge now. 2-3-15 the Roosters, 7-8-50 the Magpies. Back to a 35-point margin, 14 gone second term.
No, that was good. Look, just with Parkside, they can't afford to just be continuing getting in the face of West Footscray. The hard work done earlier, they've been disciplined. Matty Pearce, a couple of situations. I know he's trying to get into Adam Uze a little bit. Maybe
the AFL runners.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe they've got a connection. They've had a bit of their Hawthorn Carlton connection. 2 good runners, AFL runners. But they've just got to concentrate hard here, Parkside. Get the next one back. West Footscray got a little bit of momentum.
Back in the ruck, Kennedy gets a big tap out towards centre half forward, almost as good as a kick. Bray just overran it there for the Roosters. Stacks on the mill now from both players. Now they're going to cause the ball up. They will, with Sam Young on the bottom of that pack. Courtesy of the gang tackle from Thomas and Muratore. It's about 45, nearly 50 out from the Roosters' goal at their centre half forward area, swimming pool end of Avalon Airport Oval. Up goes Kalesia, who's got Vincent this time in the ruck for Parkside. Chance here for Douglas to try and extract that out. Play goes on. Kalesia, little deft handball to Young. Crashes through a couple of tacklers.
That was good.
So sets it up nice and high. Adamuze waiting at the fall of the ball here. Al Hurley got the last goal. Spilled the chest mark. Has a little bit of time now to steady and recover. Now kicks it nice and long. Lindsay at the back. It might clear the pack. I think it's a goal. And Damien Uze makes sure of it. So I'll credit it to Damien Uze right on the last line. And 3 in a row to the Roosters. Here they come. 3-3-21. Parkside 7-8-50. 15 and 40 gone. Second quarter.
Gary Turner.
It started in the ruck. I don't know what's happened to Lockhart, but Kennedy's got the last two out with Drew Vincent in there. You've got to get Lockhart back in the ruck there, boys.
Lockhart seemed to be going, believe it or not, with Trousdale a little bit earlier on. He ran out a few times wider on the wing. Now, he's a premier ruckman, key ruckman, Big Lockhart. You're right, get him back in.
So West Footscray, after staring down a 47-point deficit only a few minutes ago, I've got it back to 29 points here. 15 and a half gone second term. Back in the ruck. Free kick, Speakman. High tackle on Drew Vincent. So another forward foray here for the Roosters. Speakman drives it towards Al Hurley again, who's been one of the sparkers for them. Just beaten to it by McMahon, though. And a short kick finds Liccardo. Parkside just have to steady themselves here. They feel the intensity really heating up now. Pierce held himself up well on the Watton Street wing. Shrugs off a would-be tackler. Now handballs to McMahon, who's run up nice as right half forward. McMahon looks for Kelly. Good punch, though, from Magna Bosco. Kills the contest there. At the fall of the ball now, West Footscray have the numbers to hack away from the 25-metre directly in front zone. Now it's outside defensive 50. Good work from Turner that time. And eventually Douglas sees the ball over the line and out of bounds.
Well, we mentioned Lockhart. He's on the bench at the moment. Looks like he's on his feet ready to come back on, but no urgency to get him back on the ground. But you're right, Smackers. West Footscray is starting to get on top in the middle there.
This time Vincent able to just beat Kennedy to the tap. Ball's back towards the boundary line. Neither side can get out of that congestion, so the umpire will ball it up. Left half forward flank for Parkside, kicking to the Hungry Jacks end of Avalon Airport Oval. They lead it now by just 29 points, 7-8-50. West Footscray 3-3-21. Kennedy, good little tap. Ray, can he fight his way through? Tried his hardest to get it to Speakman. The boundary line beats all comers, and we'll get a throw in about 65 from Parkside's goal.
Just we mentioned their intent West Footscray. It's lifted, and around the stoppages too. Their work on the Parkside bodies and their attack on the football's increased a lot too in the last 10 minutes.
Speakman just gets it out only as far as Garita, who then turns it straight over to Brown, who just hoists it high. He was disappointed in that kick. He turned his back on the play and said, "I've given up on this." And as a result, Barbudo takes the mark. Handball was not the best there to McMahon, but he had plenty of time to mop up and gather. And, Newport. Bang, crash right into his opponent there, made him certainly earn it. That was Langwell, and as a result of that tackle, we're going to get a ball up right inside the centre of Avalon Airport Oval.
Darcy McMahon would like to have that passage of play back, I reckon.
Yeah, put him right under pressure, his teammate there, didn't he?
So in the ruck, Kalesia now doing it for West Footscray. Sweeping follow-up tap from Muratore at centre half forward now for Parkside. It's going to be a West Footscray free kick, but a high contact going to the player there.
And this is where they need to run and spread it a little bit quick here, West Footscray. Once again, get it out of that corridor area, make Parkside run and chase for a little while.
Play comes up towards centre wing of the 7 News logo. Turner takes the mark. He's got McRae now to use. Zach McRae hasn't seen a lot of it. Gets it inside 50 at the back of Lindsay here. Going back now with him is Jamison for Parkside. Does his best to keep it in and gets a free kick as well for a shove in the back against Mika Lindsay.
Why was he 3-on-1 there? Why was Mika Lindsay 3-on-1 there? Where's his teammates pushing over a little bit harder? Make it a 2-on-3 at least. But it's perceived pressure on Parkside at the moment. That's what West Footscray got to continue doing and get into their minds a bit.
Almost 19 minutes gone. Second term, it's Parkside by 29 points. Kennedy marks the kick from Jamison. Now handballs off to Leosis. Leosis goes nice and long. Wants Uze. Doesn't get him. Once again, McHutchison does beautiful in that contest and sends it over the line and out of bounds. 30 out from the Roosters' goal. Kick into the swimming pool end.
Lockhart back on.
That's good. That's good.
He's going straight to this contest as well. Probably won't make it in time, so Vincent will take the ruck against Kennedy. Lockhart just stays back to take on Trousdale. Kennedy, good tap once again to Bray, who slipped at the crucial moment. But the handball back towards Kennedy, who was worried out of it by Vincent. Ball still to be won about 30 out from the Roosters' goal. Vincent now hoists it away from the danger zone and does so successfully to the right half back. So Parkside back in possession. Muratore now will receive the follow-up kick. 2 goals to his name so far. Chris Muratore, the captain. He's got Mastrapasqua now to switch back inside defensive 50 on the left side now for Parkside. Mastrapasqua's kick up the line is okay as well, and finds Shaw. 7-8-50 to 3-3-21. It's Parkside by 29 points, but West Footscray have certainly lifted in the last 10 minutes. Barbudo, centre wing, grandstand side, kicks the left half forward. Kelly was caught well behind in that contest against Turner, but he didn't really do enough of a Turner to get it to advantage. Turnover once again for Parkside. Liccardo holds up in the tackle, handball to Muratore, just fumbled it a little bit, and then Leosis came nice and hard on Muratore, almost high. The umpire said it's okay. We'll get a ball up between wing and left half forward for the Magpies.
It's better. A few more numbers around the contest here, West Footscray. They're definitely lifted. And they had no choice. If they want to get into this, back into the grand final and any chance of winning it.
Lockhart back in the ruck, and he won that tap, and only as far as Brown, who slipped over though. Turnover once again. Gervasi gets it out to Garita. Parkside having it left half forward. Shaw slung in the tackle, got the handball away, missed Lockhart though, so Garita goes in again, burrows through.
There's a chance that the kick gets it in.
Anywhere, but Trousdale gets in front of Liccardo, does well. Gets it to Speakman, and there's going to be a trip free kick paid. Speakman will get it.
Move it quick, move it quick.
Playing well the infringer there, so Speakman comes to centre wing 2-on-1 though, and the bounce did not favour Muratore at all, but luckily has Barbudo in support. Gets it, handballs over the top of Young, goes to Muratore, handball now to Gervasi, shrugs off the Young tackle, and he's away now, takes a bounce, right on the grandstand wing, goes forward now, long kick is a good kick as well, and Parkside, I'll tell you, we need this one. They're still leading by 29 points, but Nick Grigg should go back and kick this one. 45-degree angle, 45 out.
Sam Young, it's a grand final, son. You chase until you can collapse. That was no pressure. No, not even perceived pressure there. No matter how tired you are.
Could make West Footscray pay here as Nick Grigg lines up for his second of the grand final. He's pushed it way to the right. Stays in play, though. And they're going to get another shot on goal anyway. Kelly's got it. Right forward pocket. Wants to go inboard though, and he does to Pierce. The umpire calls him back over the mark.
Need to cover every hole here, West Footscray.
Brent Kelly to try and emulate what Al Hooley was able to do at the other end with a banana snap. Not as successful though, just the one behind. 7-9-51 now, Parkside. Their first score for quite a while. 3-3-21 for West Footscray. Margin at 30 points. And we've gone 22 and a quarter minutes here in this second term of the Division 2 Grand Final on 88.9 Win FM. Bektash takes the mark at centre half back, runs off his opponent, goes long in the Kennedy direction, caught at the back of Mastrapasqua, but took the mark. Play on though, he probably didn't get it, maybe Mastrapasqua got a hand to it. Still though, Kennedy's recovery was good, back to Newport, he's gone, ball spills free, Adamuze comes in, lays a tackle on, and should hold the play, but he does. Umpire calls for a ball up between centre wing and left half forward for West Footscray, Watton Street side.
Mick Kennedy, then he went to give it off. His teammates were too close to him and on the move too quick. They've just got to tread that water for that extra split second to get it a bit more front and square to him there.
So play goes on, and Parkside are able to clear that stoppage. They get it to right half forward. Target was laying well, but he was worried out of it. Oh, fresh air shot from Magna Bosco was no good, but luckily Turner was there to gather the footy and go. Now Trousdale has it right in the middle of the Avalon Airport Oval. Kick up towards Young, missed him. And now Lindsay is infringed.
Free kick.
To get it. Now too crude there. So missed opportunity for West Footscray. Parkside will get the free kick. About 35 out from their own goal. No, it's actually Lindsay's ball.
Yep.
Oh, I thought the umpire was pointing the other way there for a minute. Confused me, but no. It's actually Lindsay's free.
This will be a big goal. Mika Lindsay gets this one. They'll be up and running here, the Roosters. Make no mistake with that one. He's normally a beautiful kick of the football too, Mick Lindsay.
Clearances this quarter, West Footscray 10-6 in fact. They really need to get on top with the clearances a bit more and use it better.
So Lindsay to kick fourth for West Footscray, fourth in a row as well here in the grand final, and he's done just that. And now the voice of the Rooster faithful starts to come to life. 4-3-27, back to just 4 goals down now. 7-9-51 Parkside, 24 gone in the second quarter.
Yeah, Willow, sorry, as you're saying, they need to getting it out of the centre. They just need it a bit cleaner going inside their 50 there, but they just seem a little bit more positive. The kicks, they're running harder off the football to make position for those 45 metre kicks, and it's not much use kicking long if you're not going to get one of your teammates to the contest. Make them run to it. And
Smacker's a bit of concern on the Parkside bench.
Yeah, they're down to 2 now. Ryan's looks like he's done a collarbone, or he's got his arm in a sling. And you can see their legs. But there's probably 4 minutes to go, and now Kennedy's pushed back and having a rest. Mate, let's go for broke here.
Oh yeah, they have to. They need another one. Ball
now at the right half forward flank for West Footscray. Hooley was held. Umpire calls advantage. So Lindsay takes that, goes towards Bray in the right forward pocket. But fortunately for Parkside, Gervaisi back there to send it over the line and out of bounds. But a few more injury concerns here for the Magpies, as Smaggers and Kev just touched on.
Well on there, Toby Bray too. Just kept it going his way. Went out of bounds, but forced a stoppage. But he kept it going. He didn't let that ball get turned over inside the 50.
Kennedy at the front of the contest. Attempted shot on goal from Adam Muse was smothered. Then he followed up with a good tackle to bump his opponent off the footy. And we're going to get another ball up here as players converge. About 20 out from the Roosters' goal. Looking to try and kick their 5th in a row for the game. Get the margin back under 20 points. Kennedy. Thin ruck. Just one to tap. Again, didn't get anyone in particular, so we'll get yet another ball up. But the ball now has travelled a bit further away from goal.
I'm seeing Kennedy give the big thump. Oh, he's not even going to go in the ruck here. Why not? Why not?
Kalesia now doing it instead, and he gets defeated. Parkside get the clearance. Begtash, though, got hands to it, then got slapped away by Carnival. Chance now for Parkside to open play up through the middle. Kelly releases Licciardo. One out is Grigg. Nice. And he takes the mark in front of Buckton right on the 50-metre arc, centre half forward for the Magpies as players now start to flood back. Dyson Stevens, the main one, at the top of the square, calling for it long. I think Grigg will back himself.
Just before, what I'm getting at, you're 25 metres out from goal. You've got to have set plays. Your Premier Ruckman's got to be there to get that, be part of that set play. He's gone 25 metres of kick behind play. Kennedy's got to get himself involved in every stoppage he possibly can.
Chance for Grigg to kick his second. The ball goes left and...
saying that, he's playing a good game.
He's back on the last line of defence, taking the mark. He's been everywhere. We would expect nothing less from him as the ball now gets switched over to the left side of the defensive area. Newport has it for West Footscray. Short pass in, finds Leosis. The margin is 24 points in favour of Parkside, 7-9-51. West Footscray 4-3-27.
They're blowing a bit, all the boys, aren't they? That temperature's kicking in a bit, I think.
Yeah, it's testing out there, there's no doubt.
On centre wing now, off hands from that contest. Newport gathers the crumb and gets wrapped up, and will get a ball up between left half back and centre wing on the Watton Street side for the Roosters.
Just starting to get his hands on the football too a little bit, Newport. I mean, he hasn't done anything really clean, but he's one of their playmakers. He needs to be involved as much as possible as well.
8 disposals for the game.
Buckton this time in ruck for West Footscray. Got it to Speakman, who got it to Trousdale, who now combines with Lewicki.
Yep.
Here goes the speed of Jaden Trousdale right through the middle of Avalon Airport Oval, over the head of Lindsay, and the siren just goes to fill off any opportunity that West Footscray had to put their 5th in a row on the board. But they have made it a contest again. The contest is back alive here in the Division 2 Grand Final, the Western Region Football League, and it's Parkside 7-9-51, leading it by just 24 points. It was 47 at the 9.5-minute mark of the second term. West Footscray 4-3-27. Set to go for the start of the second half here in the Western Region Football League Division 2 Grand Final. Parkside is going to try to raise the agony of last year's defeat to Glenorden. West Footscray trying to do it the hard way, coming from the first semi-final to get home.
Buckton's gone forward again, boys. Thomas has gone to Trousdale. Obviously, they've seen the impact that Trousdale had late in that second quarter. So, interesting there, Parkside trying to cut out a few of the playmakers of West.
And off we go. Second half is underway. It's Kennedy in ruck with Lockhart, and it's going to be a West Footscray who get the early clearance. And the kick up towards Buckton is no good from Trousdale because Masha Pascal's up
Lindsay.
Lindsay has got the crumb, and good work second effort from Buckton too to create that opportunity for Lindsay. First goal of the second half for the Roosters. Fifth in a row in the game, 5-3-33. Parkside 7-9-51.
The good work by the West Footscray players through that midfield there. Trousdale got his hands on the ball. We know Daniel Thomas is very good at the stoppages and wearing an opponent, but they block the path of Thomas to let Trousdale carry that ball through. Mastro Pascoe does not want to see the highlights package of that game, that mark. Don't know if he's waiting for a bit of body pressure from Buckton then, but should have grabbed that one.
Second goal to Lindsay now for the game, just 21 seconds into this third term, and away they go again. It's Trousdale once more from Kennedy. This time no Mastro Pascoe gets there, but he fell over and spilled it. Buckton goes in, gets a handball away just in time. Damien Uze now caught behind in that play and puts the tackle on and holds play up about 38 out from the West Footscray goal at the Werribee Township Hungry Jacks end. They've come out with all guns blazing, the Roosters. The opening goal in the first few seconds. Looking to try and score again, but Muratore gets the clearance for the Magpies. In front was Young. Got it out-bodied by his opposite number 19, Langwell. Ball still to be won as players converge. Newport getting involved, and he'll help wrap up play on the half-forward line for the Roosters.
You're right, what you said at half-time there, Smackers. The rotations at Parkside, it's going to be pretty tough on these guys. Cardio off the ground right at this moment, having a bit of a breather.
And Buttigig's up at full forward. He's back on the ground after, no, I don't think he was on the ground at all in the second quarter, was he?
No, not at all.
Picked up by McCabe as well down there, as it was Barbuto who cleared the ball-up congestion from that last play, got it over the line and out of bounds. Centre wing on the Watton Street side. Might pick out a free kick from the ruck contest, going West Footscray's way. It'll be Kalisia's ball. So, not mucking around at all. Kick up towards that right half forward.
They're running harder off the football here. They've got to continue moving it quick now. Forget this chip part of the game. They've got Parkside just on the ropes a little bit here at the moment, West.
So Sam Young getting involved for West Footscray in this passage. The kick now comes to the danger zone. Buckton the target, gets fisted away from him. Parkside chance to clear. Langwell gathers it. Good clever work from Pearce to just soccer it off the ground and ends up going into open space. Kelly grabs it at right half forward. One out is Buttigieg and he's involved. Oh, just gets slipped through his hands there. Chance for McCabe to try and get back onto it and probably rushing through. He does. Concedes it behind. 7-10-52 Parkside. West Footscray 5-3-33, only 19 points the difference, and we've gone at 3 minutes here in the third term.
This one changed. They've locked down Thomas on Trousdale now, so they've obviously said he's a danger man out.
So short kick in finds Speakman. Stevens manning the mark. Speakman's follow-up kick is okay as well. They're in the left back pocket here now, the Roosters. It's Brown who's got the footy. And his kick, I think it's cleared the line. No, touched off hands, out of bounds. Between Wink and left half back for West Footscray on the grandstand side.
I'd like to see West Footscray break a bit quicker from that half back line through a few of their running players. Bektash is one, Brown, they've got to get the ball in their hands and run now.
Kennedy got out-bodied in the ruck that time by Lockhart, but Gray able to read it beautifully for West Footscray. Spirals a kick to left half forward, and it just eludes Lindsay over the line in front of him and Jamison. And we'll get a throw in 65 from the Roosters goal.
Clearance domination again for West Footscray early stages, 4-1.
And they've been, two of them have gone to Trousdale and resulted in that goal earlier on, so it's been good, some positive breaks there for him from the centre.
Buckton taking the ruck in this occasion, goes for a second effort and a third effort, trying to get it to Al-Huli, but ripped away from him by Gervasi. Good clearance from him, but it might be turned over. Well read by Young. He's just inside the centre square near the 7 News logo. Trying to repel the ball back towards half court. He's going to play a loose in Al-Huli. Takes it too far out to score though.
That's Beekman in the corridor here. They've got to go something. Don't hold on too long here. Parkside has got that flood zone pushing back.
Called the play on now, Al-Huli. He sets it up straight to the zone. Got sucked in there. Tomsy, you're right. And the mark taken by Pearce. Matthew Pearce thinks about switching play and then just has absolute ample time to run out. Smackers can't believe it.
That is pretty poor by the West Footscray forwards there. Very poor.
Could cost them a goal as well as they come through the middle. Target is Lockhart at right half forward. Brown just gets there in the nick of time and then holds Lockhart without the footy. Unfortunate for Cameron Brown, didn't do much wrong until that last second. Lockhart with the free kick. Kelly is the target and spots him up nicely. 45 from goal directly in front of the swimming pool end.
Smackers. Coach killers. Killers.
It's one of the bloke that's played AFL. Matty Pearce has taken an uncontested mark in the back pocket, run past two blokes 2 metres away. Lindsay and Uze just let him run, carried the ball, and now Parkside had a set shot because Matty's went on that chain.
And they've got the goal.
The ultimate slap in the face for the Roosters as Belly makes no mistake and ends the run of 5 straight goals for West Footscray. 8-10, 58 now, Parkside are steadier. 5-3-33, West Footscray, 6 gone in the third.
As I said earlier on, boys, I'd love to be a Parkside defender playing against West Footscray forwards. You just get possessions without any pressure put on you. Very disappointing that. This is the grand final. It doesn't matter if it's the grand final or the first game of the year. The pressure there, not even perceived pressure. Enough said.
Back in the middle now, Lockhart again with Kennedy. Van Speakman wrapped up by Barbuto and also Liccardo. And Liccardo pickpocketed Speakman there, and then Speakman pickpocketed him back. Well played. Gets the clearance for West Footscray. Wanted Newport. The ball didn't bounce nicely for him. Shaw gathers it now for Parkside, and they should be able to clear away, and they do. Liccardo with enough space inside the centre square. Kennedy manning the mark, so Liccardo will try and take him on and does successfully. Finds Stevens. Stevens wants Barbuto. Falls short. Speakman gets back, takes the mark. So Mark Speakman going to switch play to the Watton Street side. Kennedy with 2 to beat. McMahon and also Shaw. Kalesia arrives, but he arrives too late. Shaw gets the handball back out to Liccardo and goes to where it came at centre half forward. Kelly stood up. Good body work. Sends it nice and long. And there's the man, Buttigieg. Just in front of the goal square. Should be able to put through Parkside's 9th goal to really swing the momentum back the Magpies' way.
This will be a big lifter for the whole team. He kicks his Buttigieg. He's obviously suffering with a little bit of concussion, copped a very heavy knock in that first quarter.
He could be seeing 8 posts at this stage.
Yeah.
Not coming courtesy of Reece Buckton and Buttigieg. Oh, he put it through the middle of all those posts, Gav, and he's got it. And look at the players get around Luke Buttigieg for that one. 9-10, 64 to 5-3, 33. 31-point lead to the Magpies, and we've gone 8 minutes to the third term of the Division 2 grand final here on 88.9 Win FM.
Well, they're going on about it, but I'm going to.
You're going to?
Yeah, I'm going to. Any bit of momentum that West Footscray had just stopped 7 minutes ago with that lack of intent, or it wasn't 5 minutes ago, lack of intent by a couple of key forwards.
Exactly right, and that's like pricking a balloon, isn't it? It just deflated. It deflated me, and I'm not even involved there.
Exactly right.
Leisure and Lockhart do battle in the ruck, and it's Lockhart who won the tap. Pierce now combines with Barbuto, and Pierce is away. One bounce, takes Bray on, gets the 50, goes for home. It's just going to fall a bit short. Buttigieg there, this time with Bektash manning him. Bit of holding going on. Bektash gets the free.
He's all right, Buttigieg. Well, he's all right now. Just that good second effort there was spot on from a forward that's worked hard in the defensive part of the game.
And Bektash rushes the kick towards left half back, but it's okay though. Mark taken by Sam Young. Comes in forward to Bray. Speakman there, decided to kick instead, and look, it worked out okay in the end of the Kalesia. Takes Vincent on, goes through the middle, and the kick was an absolute shank up towards Uze, who led up, Damien Uze. Chance now for Adam Uze, though, to pick up the crumb. Couldn't quite, though. McMahon got the body on him just at the last moment. Now Vincent tries to get it for Parkside. Kalesia beats him to it. But Vincent was able to recover well. Second effort. Good tackle, ball up on the 50-metre arc for the Roosters.
Geez, I like Fabmaster Pascoe as a backman.
Yeah.
Much better than I did as a forward.
When he drops marks like he did earlier on,
I know,
I wasn't impressed. But no, you're right.
His effort seems better.
Yep, and I'll tell you, it was really good there, McHutchison, just to get Adam Uze out of that contest, just a bit of body work off the ball. Metre or so off the ball, but stopped him getting back in for that second effort.
Back tap from Kennedy was unsuccessful. Marshall Pascoe was able to get it out towards Vincent, and now Parkside have the footy back at left half back. In the hands of McHutchison now. He thought about switching play. Could have had Garita on short and left it to go a bit straighter than that. And he finds Jason Shaw, who marks in front of Buxton. Still in the defensive 50 Parkside. Lead it by 31 points here. 9-10, 64 to 5-3, 33. McMahon now on short from the kick from Shaw. Takes it. Another short kick to Gervasi. Just outside the defensive 50 now Parkside. And here's Barbuto. Just on come off the bench, and Trousdale didn't follow him.
No, look, I tell you, the West Footscray player rotated and they left Barbuto all by himself.
This would be absolutely costly as now Stevens marks the Barbuto kick inside the centre square, wants to take Brown on the mark. Now has the second West Footscray player to contend with, so Barbuto comes up and lends a hand. Gets the kick towards 50. Ricardo almost took it. Got a bit of a heavy knock though. Play goes on. Bray's handball to Trousdale. Can't break away from the tackle. Well played, Jamison. The halt. Trousdale on his tracks. Now handballs up to Barbuto. Barbuto, plenty of options on it. He missed the whole lot of them. Ricardo and Kelly with a 2. Kennedy takes the mark.
Kick off Barbuto. There are two easy options.
Kennedy now clears it away towards Buckton. Between right half back and centre wing on the Watton Street side. Comes inside the square now. And option was okay to Lewicki, but he was outmanned by a couple, but he might get a free kick in any case. Following up.
50 metres there. That was a McMahon. Rightest thing to do there.
Lewicki outpointed by McMahon and also Shaw, but fortunate enough to get the free kick in any case. Nice kick. Goes inboard and goes to Al Hooley, who's got it. Just inside 50, slight angle, but not a difficult angle to work with, and a chance now to try and wrest the momentum back for the Roosters. They trail by 31 points at the 11.5 minute mark of the third term.
Not a lot of movement by the forwards. No leads.
Now Hooley's kick almost spotted the umpire up, but luckily Toby Bray was there. And luckily the umpire moved out of the way just in time too, to allow Toby Bray to take the mark, and he has the mark right on the 50-metre arc, so he'll kick from about 55 if he wants to go for home. Doesn't think about it, he decides to go short and Adamuzze finds some space.
That was good. That was good, Toby Bray. Smart's there, just held on to it that little bit longer. Once again, right in deep in the forward line. There wasn't a lot of movement pushing up, but Adamuzze read it well. Knew that Toby was going to hold on to it until he found that good option.
They'll kickstart things for the Roosters with the first goal for them. Can he get his second of the day? Not quite. Just to the right foot, just one behind. 1 goal, 2 for Adamuzze. 5-4, 34 now for West Footscray. Parkside, 9-10, 64. We've gone now 12.5 in the third term. Thomas is the target from the kick, and he takes a good mark too. He had an opponent bearing right down on him, and he just stood his ground and took it nicely. Off he goes, up to centre wing, and the intended target, Ricardo, fisted away from him by Leosis. Out of bounds near the West Footscray interchange bench.
Ricardo struggling with the shoulder at the moment. Able to contest the ball hard at the moment.
So here comes the throw in. Kennedy once again in ruck, this time with Vincent. Speakman gathers it just as Langwell had tumbled over in front of him. Handball now out towards Leosis, but the boundary line beats him. Between wing and right half forward for Parkside. Kick into the swimming pool end here of Avalon Airport Oval. Their lead is 30 points, 64 playing 34. 13.25 minutes gone here in the third term. Throw in again, Kennedy double hands it down. Missed Bray though. It was a good decision, but the execution didn't quite work out as Matty Pearce sees it over for another throw in.
A bit of an arm wrestle there at the moment, bit of a stalemate in this game the last few minutes. So it's not covering a lot of ground forward.
Regather some breath again as the throw-in comes off. Kennedy went to try and go the socket kick, he missed it by about 10 metres. Follow-up kick though from Trousdale, not so good. Turnover to Pearce, who now finds Barbuto in space, and he goes to Carnival. The mark's in front of Brown, who Brown sneaks over the mark. Umpire picked up on that, calls him back. So Carnival will take the shot from about 48 out with a slight angle going to the swimming pool end.
Players up to here, Parkside. Get that wave of a flood pushing forward again. Just in case Cardwell does miss this in zone, they're very disciplined, their structure of their zone. Parkside right throughout the year and again today in a lot of the patches.
1 goal, 1 so far for Mo Carnival. Can he make it 2 and really make things tough for West Footscray? It's going to keep the distance just, but not the accuracy. 1 behind. 11.65 now to 5-4, 34. Parkside's lead at 31 points. 14.5 gone here in the third term.
It's time to start breaking the lines a little bit here, West Footscray. They've got to start running and carrying a little bit more. Their outside players have got to get right involved from now on.
Speakman's kick in is okay to Leosis, who plays on now. Gets it outside defensive 50 now. Hooley leads up in front of Pearce. Takes the mark at left half back. Short kick on, interest in the Trousdale, but he made it look okay. And the extra attention from Thomas was okay, was legal attention. Put Trousdale down, but he's up and he's okay. Big playmakers in the middle for West Footscray. Jaden Trousdale goes to Kennedy in a 3-on-1. And the middle of those 3 for Parkside. Carnival takes the mark. Centre wing, grandstand side. Off hands now to Barbuto's had a huge third term. into Pearce.
Matty Pearce. A lot of the ball high up the ground here at the moment too, Pearcey.
8th disposal of the quarter for Pearce.
Sends it nice and long now. Good contest. Buttigieg got to the front of Bektash. Didn't take it on his chest though. Now it's off hands. Still a Parkside ball. Almost Lacano. Just got worried out of it. And now Bektash gathers the loose crumb. Sends it out towards the Watton Street centre wing area. Lane was the target. Got caught behind in the battle with McCutcheon. And it's turned over back again towards Parkside. Long kick from McMahon. Getting back. It was Douglas, but it's Grigg who just stripped it away from him and got the goal as well. Snapped it. Alhuli couldn't get back there in time. Big goal to Nick Grigg. 2 for him. 10 now for Parkside. 10-11-71 to West Footscray. 5-4-34. 16 goals.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lack of commitment, I think, by a few of the West players there. They really struggled. Geez, the rotations of Parkside probably 2 down, as we mentioned, 2 down in their rotations today with a couple of injuries. Good to see Buttigieg back on the ground, so that adds that other one. But they're really working it hard down there.
Right now,
Because what would you do if you're the West Footscray coach right now?
I don't know, Kev, but they've got a lockdown on Pearce and Barbuda at the moment. They're getting the Parkside are using them because of their foot skills, and they're just cutting them to pieces there.
And look, and Barbudo's playing it so smart, and he's just sitting off Alhuli down there, sitting off his opponent. Reads the play well.
7 times this quarter.
So 15 between him and Pearce. Fair effort.
back in the middle again and break. Clears it out. Adamuse marks it just at the edge of the centre square.
Nice
and the spearing pass into Lindsay. He'll go back and line up from, it's Jamie Lane, I should say, go back and line up from about 45 out with a slide angle going to the Hungry Jacks end.
And this one, West Footscray, Jamie Lane, normally a nice kick of the football. Well, the first quarter where he missed that sitter from 15 metres out. Obviously make amends for this, just to get a bit of momentum going back their way just before coming in not far from the three-quarter time break.
Jamie Lane had the first scoring shot opportunity of the game for West Footscray and smacked the post. Try to do a bit better this time, and I think he has. Yeah, he's got it. He's certainly got the goal there, Jamie Lane. That's a much-needed one for West Footscray. They now go to 6-4-40, 31 points down on Parkside, 10-11-71. Third quarter's now gone 18 minutes.
Yeah, out of the centre. It doesn't look like Kennedy's going to start in there again at the moment. Smacker's in that centre. I don't know why they... as I said, if you're going to rest him right deep into that forward line, deep in the forward 50.
It looks like they're trying to save the game, but it's a bloody grand final.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Sure why you want to try and save the game. You're 31 points down in a grand final anyway. Play goes on in the middle. Leisure back there for West Footscray. Left up and slow to get up as well as he. Clearing kick now comes from Muratore for the Magpies. Bouncing ball, favoured Lockhart. He's able to get a little deft tap to Gervasi, who sneaked around 3 of them nicely too. Gets it up towards Buttigieg, but he was caught behind this time. Bektash takes the mark, goes on, and none of the umpire's going to call it back, I think.
That's what we haven't seen from West today too. Guys like Bektash in that from that half back line, they've got to run, they've got to go.
Exactly, I've just got down. No run from behind.
No, there's not from West.
Fortunately, the one time he wanted to try, the umpire called him back to his mark. Kicked it to Bray, who then went to Turner, but cut off by Dyson Stevens. We're just too far out to score. He's inside the centre square at centre half forward. Now goes to Barbudo on his own once more. We've lost count how many times that's happened this term. He could go for Mo, and Mo ended up being the nice block on that occasion. And Parkside will have another shot on goal for their 11th overall.
You're right, Smackers, what you said. I mean, Barbudo, Shaw, these type of blokes are just starting to get too much of the football in the hands. Gervasi back there. Pearce is the other one. Buttigieg coming off again now, so no, he's definitely not 100%. There's no doubt about that.
Ethan Langwell, the man who has taken the mark and has the set shot, and he's got it too. And he's pumped with that kick. So Parkside.
Buttigieg was having a bit of a chat to Trevor Davies there.
Yeah.
He might have been confused which bench he was going to. Do you think?
I think he's just letting the West coaching staff know that he wasn't very happy with what unfolded earlier in the game.
So Langwell kicks the goal, and Parkside get it back up to a 37-point lead, 11-11-77. The West Footscray 6-4-40. Time on now just ticked in to the third turn, 20 minutes.
Roosters need something here, West. They need someone to spark. They've just taken away that bit of a run and carry. They're not winning the ball inside Parkside, 2 through Barbudo. Pearson, they're going up the corridor again, boys.
Lockhart just beat Collegiate to it, then got a follow-up handball out to Liccardo. Good clearance for Parkside yet again. Muratore, too nimble for Leosis there. Gets onto the left boot now. Tries to sneak it in. Pearce at the back, but Turner got in front. And they're able to rush through the behind the West Footscray defence. 11-12, 78 Parkside. 6-4, 40 West Footscray. Margin at 38. Almost 21 gone here in the third term. Ball now in the left back pocket for the Roosters. Magnabosco has it. He switches out now to the right back pocket. Still not a lot of runs shown from them. Leosis just sits it up, wanted Kennedy and missed him completely. Gervaisi says thanks a lot, goes in, shrugs the tackle, wanted Stevens, but Speakman got back in the nick of time to take the mark. And now he's
got to run, got to open it up here. Got no choice but to run, West.
Turner and Magnabosco combined with hands. Now Newport, who had to wait for it, flat-footed, still able to turn around and kick it away in time. Oh, the kick just eluded Kennedy, who had the back turn back onto it. But luckily enough, he had enough support. And away come West Footscray. Anamuse involved in that play. They get it up towards centre half forward. Target Collegiate. Out comes Mastrapasqua though. Cut it off beautifully. Parkside once again look dangerous as Kelly takes the mark at centre half forward. Might just be too far at the score. He'll have to kick it from about 60 or so. In comes Grigg just fresh on the bench. He's a marking target if Kelly can see him. Low. He decides not to. He loads up, gets good purchase on it, but misses to the right for one behind.
Really fallen down poorly today. West Footscray going forward, playing one of the really poor areas in this grand final for the Roosters.
2 goals, 3 now to Brent Kelly. 11-13, 79 now the score for Parkside. West Footscray stuck on 6-4, 40, so a margin at 39 points. Almost 22 and a quarter gone here in this third term. West Footscray had possession, still about 35 from the defensive goal. Mark taken by Young. Turner calls for it. He sort of didn't really give him a definitive lead, but luckily enough, Al Hooley was on his own just to the right of Brenton Turner. And he takes the mark in front of Dyson Stevens, left half back. Brown's on short, but Hooley didn't want the percentage of that decision, so he goes towards Buckton instead, and he didn't really go up in that contest. Drew Vincent, easy, uncontested mark. Switches inboard into the middle to McMahon. McMahon, long kick, Carnival! Big Mo, hard to stop when he can take big marks like that, and he gets his hands up. He does it again there.
That was good. That's a good mark, Big Mo. Big backing back into that contest area. He had to stand his ground. They couldn't get around him, but he had to push himself back, his body back into it. As soon as he felt contact there, I think he knew that he read the play, the drop of the football there. Spot on.
Mo Carnival. Another opportunity to kick his second goal. He's had a couple of set shots in this term. How successful is he this time? Pretty good. Very good. Extremely good. 12-13, 85 now Parkside. West Footscray at 6-4, 40, margin at 45 points. 23 and a half gone the third.
Well, just take you back a few minutes. That kick up the line there by the West Footscray player coming on in this grandstand side. The big Buckton was his target, but up the line they're not tall enough. I mean they go to Big Kennedy a few times. Fair enough, he's going to give you the contest, but the ball dropped that half a metre short. Buckton had no chance of getting it to, and the Parkside players, his interception by Vincent was brilliant.
Even though the kick was bad, but the second and third effort to chase, he just let Drew Vincent run off,
yeah.
Square the ball into the middle, out and hit Mo on the lead, and it's a goal.
Yep.
Parkside looming large again as Liccardo gets the clearance. Carter will target again. Off hands from him as Bektash missed the mark. Just to the left with the kick from Mo. One behind only. 12-14, 86 to 6-4, 40. Margin now out to 46 points. 24 and a quarter gone in the third. West Footscray achieved so much late in that second term. It's all been whittled away. Kick comes out towards Young. He's opposite number 9 in Langlob. Out bodies him. Handball to Shaw. Ripped off it by Al Hooley, but Shaw goes after it again. Good second effort from he. Barbudo now tries to help him out. But the boundary line beats him over the line. And out of bounds it goes. 70 metres from Parkside's goal at the swimming pool end.
To hold this ball up for a little while there, West Footscray. They can't afford to let Parks get another one before three-quarter time here.
Throw in. Kennedy just taps it down in front of himself. Al Hooley shrugs around Thomas and now sends it up the grandstand wing line. Kennedy! Big leap, big mark. That could be a bit of a fire starter. They need a bit more of that as he gets it towards left half forward. The kick was not so great, and Damien Uze sees it over the line. McMahon and McHutchinson outbody him nicely. Actually, McHutchinson's going to get a free kick here.
Good mark by Mick Lindsay. Got the sit, got the ride, well done, but didn't finish it off with the kick.
In fact, it's Jamison who receives the free from Parkside. Kicks it now to McMahon, who switches play across towards Kulariotis, and he's away too. He's only got Newport bearing down on him, takes his bounce, just chips it short. Langwell's got it. Go to Gavasi if he wants. He's also got Shaw in the middle if he wants to go there. Well, he decides to go the third option. It's a good one too. To Garita, who's off through the middle. Goes to centre half forward. Liccardo takes it in front of Kennedy. Quickly goes back on his mark. Pulled the Carnival lead off there. Now he decides to go again. Carnival, one grab. Didn't quite get the second one, but Bektash fell over. So Carnival able to grab the crumb and snap and miss to the left. 2 goals for to Mo. 12-15, 87 to Parkside. West Footscray 67-40, so the margin back to the biggest of the grand final thus far at 47 points. 26 and a quarter minutes gone here in the third term. The kick out turned over once again into Parkside's hands. And the mark taken at centre half towards that Garita. I believe we may have that.
I don't know how many times West Footscray today have kicked a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 contest. They're just making it so hard. The target down there once again, Buckton. They've just got to carry that ball further. We spoke about breaking the lines a little bit more, West. They haven't even attempted to run and carry, take a few risks from that deep in defence.
So Garita backs himself, goes nice and long. Distance quite comfortably in the end, but not the accuracy. So another behind to the Magpies. 12-16-88 now. 6-4-40 scoreline for West Footscray.
No sense of urgency about the West Footscray play at all, Smackers?
No, I think they've put up the flag there, Kev.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes 3 of us.
So play goes on. Another turnover. Loom in a short cut off the secondary kick, but didn't quite gather possession though. In that follow-up contest. The ball is hurriedly away from Speakman to end the third term, which went 27 minutes and 19 seconds. And after West Footscray had a brilliant end to the second term and started off like a house on fire with the opening goal to Mika Lindsay just 21 seconds in to cut the margin to just 18 points. Parkside wrested control once again and now lead it by the biggest margin of the game, 48 points. 12-16, 88 for the Roosters, 6-4-40. Final quarter of Division 2 action this season. Last quarter of the grand final. Here on 88.9 Win FM, away we go. And Lockhart just got the tap down, but it's West Footscray who get the clearance out. With now Bektash going forward, so more changes swung around by Trevor Davies. All still alive though. Bektash involved yet again. Bray now might have a chance to get it at the back. He does grab it, but Shaw gets him before he can sneak away for a ball up.
Yeah, look, there's not a lot of positional moves that West Footscray could or have made that's going to make any difference to the game, and Smackers hit the nail right on the head. The accountability is a big plus to make sure now in this last quarter, which you would assume Parkside should run out, but they don't blow them away on the scoreboard here.
From Kennedy down to Bray, who've got a handball to Trousdale, but straight away Thomas locking him down. As Kennedy and Lockhart go up yet again, this time Muratore has it. Bray tackles him. Ball spills free. Good little toe poke off the ground from Garita just to clear the zone. Trousdale now beaten into it. 5 foot, now gathers it. Can swing around the body to open space. Newport should be able to get it if he gets a fine bounce. Just let it sit for his teammate in Collegia, who shrugs off one tackle. Quite shrug off the McMahon tackle. Just got the kick away in time to Newport, who sends it long and strong. Almost clears it. But McHutchinson, good read. One of the best defenders you'll ever see. Seen it over the line for one behind. To the Roosters, 6-5-41 to 12-16, 88. A minute and a half gone in the final turn.
Yeah, read that well. He has been a sensational defender for Parkside, not just this year, but throughout the last 5 or 6.
Parkside almost got away to the open spaces of the Watton Street wing, but West Footscray players able to cut off that charge. Long kick coming in though, marked by Gervasi, who now switches to Barbuda, who had a massive third term. Short kick from Barbuda is okay. Gervasi ran on. Just in front of Lindsay, who then dragged him a little extra after he took the mark. 50-metre penalty.
there, Willow.
Soft that one. That's a good running from behind by Gervais. It's exactly what West Footscray need to do.
Yep, cool.
So unfortunate for Mika Lindsay there, but
Lucky not to give another 50 away there. Jesus, I tell you, very lucky.
he's still complaining about it to the umpire as well as Gervais goes on to Garita, who might just go short to him anyway.
Gervais keeps running.
Yep.
Lindsay's watching.
Didn't take the mark though, so play goes on, but only the Osis to beat. He's got Garita in support. Kelly was there as well. Now Pearce has it, and right up hard against the boundary line, almost pushed over as he kicked it. He was still able to spot a teammate in a very dangerous attacking position, and it's Liccardo who got things going in the first term with the opening goal of the game. One here.
This could be 25 minutes of pure enjoyment now for Parkside. I think they've got this game. They've got this 2014 Premiership nearly tucked away. I think they're going to enjoy every moment of this now.
Liccardo to really begin erasing the agony of last year for the Magpies with ecstasy this year, and he's got it! I don't see West Footscray coming from beyond 50 points down here. 13-16, 94 to 6-5, 41, margin of 53. 3.5 gone in the final term.
Once again, Matty Pearce, part of that passage of play. The goal assists that Parkside have kicked today, you know, they've had a good spread of goal kickers, but their players off the football that have assisted in those goals have been sensational. And once again, Pearce being involved with that passage of play 5 or 10 seconds prior to that.
So, Parkside absolutely jubilant after that goal to Liccardo. We could well see more of it too, based on the body language of the Rooster players, as the ball is back in the middle. Lockhart over the top of Kennedy. Muratore fighting on. Scurries some sort of a toe poke kick. Liccardo didn't grab the footy, but laid the tackle on, and the ball will be held up. Still inside the centre square, but it's on Parkside's attacking half. Speaking of the last man up, or Bray actually it is, the last man up with the footy. Lockhart and Kennedy go battle again. Good work from Kennedy, good body to Bray, now to Lindsay. Rushes a kick, and it's okay as well. So West Footscray now have a chance. Leisure, spot up is okay as well, and this is one of the very rare occurrences for this man here to have the shot on goal. Adam Uze, who's got one.
It was kicked by Bektash. I don't know if he's looking towards Uze's way to start with, but he brought it in the corridor nicely.
And from 45, he guides it, but guides it too far to the right. Just one behind. So 1 goal 3 now to Adam Uze. 6-42 to West Footscray. 52 points down on Parkside. 13-16, 94, who have one hand firmly on the Premiership Cup at this stage. 5 minutes gone here in the final term. She'll kick in, finds Barbuto, and away go Parkside here. Muratore just dances around the would-be tackler there and now clears away. Sends it up towards the Watton Street wing. Buckton able to get there just in time to fist it away from Daniel Thomas. And we'll get a throw in to the left of the scoreboard. Reads Parkside 94. West Footscray 42.
They're going to have some sore bodies, the Parks team. Not that you know after you win a grand final.
Just as well as no next week.
No, exactly. There's quite a few injuries. Was it Drew Vincent just coming off the ground there? We're limping a little bit, so...
Now Trousdale clears away from the throw-in. The kick was long and pretty good, but unfortunately, though, it's Gervais for Parkside who takes it, and they look to sneak away yet again. McHutchinson up to left half back. Pearce one a little over the shoulder from Brown. Bit unlucky there, Cameron Brown. Didn't do too much wrong, but anyway, Pearce has the free. He can just cool and calmly switch play back inside defensive 50 for Gervais. That one really on the mark to pressure him, so he goes to Stevens. Threw his fingers over the line and out of bounds.
He's had a pretty quiet day today, Dyson Stevens. So, yeah.
Just a 7 disposal.
Kick 1 goal early.
Kid's got that much talent, as we know.
So throw in. Right half forward for the Roosters. Kalesia. Second effort was okay to Al Hooley, but good body work from Kularios to put him down. Handball back towards Gervais. He didn't take it cleanly, but had the smarts to tap it to Barbuto, who now hurries the kick along the grandstand wing. find a teammate though. Ricardo tried to get there in the end just to put the pressure on the West Footscray player in Turner, but it didn't succeed. So now West Footscray get it to centre half forward. Bektash trying hard, didn't gather the footy, and Jamison did though, and hoisted it nice and high past the centre circle. Oh, good second, third grab, almost playing the mark was Langwell. Nothing doing, says the umpire. Play on it, the call is, and a little toe poke away by Pearce. Found Carnival, not 15. Carnival now wanting to try and take McRae on, just succeeds. Over to Gervasi, handball over the top. Here's Stevens, twists and turns, gets around Buckton and finds Matty Pearce on his own. 40 out directly in front.
Nice. Big no Carnival there. I think Pearce will claim that was a pass to Carnival earlier on, even though it was off the ground. He's got that right in the sun there.
Might be able to get the goal anyway, the way the rub of the green's going. Not quite. He slipped over with his shot after the pass from Pearce. In the goal square now, Buckton grabs it for West Footscray. Handball to Newport straight through his fingers. Just recovers in time. Back to Magna Bosco. Pressured as he kicked it away, but he might be able to succeed in getting it to Bray. Little deft tap was okay too to Leosis, but he had no one at all to kick to at the Watton Street wing area. Only Darcy McMahon back there for Parkside, and he has got Langwell in open space as well. So 13-16-94 to 6-6-42. It's Parkside's premiership now to lose. 52 points up, 8 gone in the final term. Langwell's kick to right half forward. Bray getting across, trying to slip it away from Barbuto. And he half did okay there as Barbuto recovered. Got a high kick, Turner sits underneath it. Stevens flies over from the back of him. Off hands, Lindsay tries to bustle his way through. Does okay as well. Shrugs around 3 tacklers. Good play. Mika Lindsay as he gets it back to the Watton Street side, and unfortunately the kick is turned over back to McMahon once again. Parkside come back through the middle of Avalon Airport Oval. Barbuto again. Centre half forward, between there and left half forward. Makes the mark in front of Zach McRae and now has plenty of options. Carnival, one of them, and he gets it. Mo again. He had plenty of shots on goal in that third term. 4 of them, only 1 got through for a goal. 2 goals, 4 for the game overall. For his third here.
Barbuto's had it 5 times this quarter already.
Sensational game. Sensational game. Obviously the Rex 1 medal today awarded by the umpires, judged by the umpires. We've got our own little trophy, boys, that we
Yes,
can present
we do.
to someone.
Scott Bell Sports and Trophies trophy to give to the best player on the ground from the Win FM call team as Mo goes for goal number 3 for the afternoon, and he gets behind number 5 instead. 13-17-95 now for the Magpies. The Roosters 6-6-42. We've now gone 9.5 minutes here in the final term as West Footscray bring it out quickly over to the left half back flank area. Lindsay takes the mark, short kick finds Turner, but they're back inside defensive 50 again, so they might want to switch to the right side. Not a good kick. Kelly got to it, didn't complete the mark though, and West Footscray dodge a bullet. Or have they? They dodged one, they may have to stand in the line of another one because it's turned over to Thomas, handball to Barbuto, left arm forward. Good spoil away from Leosis and Co, and Turner again out of bounds. Throw in 60 out from Parkside goals, Werribee Township then.
Just be counting the moments too now. So probably about 24 minutes to go in this game. But Parkside, you see a lot of smiles down on the bench at the moment. I know it says, a lot of the supporters.
So throw in, cut down from Collegia. Bray busts through the attempted tackle. Kicks it up to centre wing on the grandstand side. Good, strong contested mark by Al Hooley in front of Jamison. So Al Hooley, short ball into Speakman. Hasn't had a dirty day. What's his stats, Willow?
He's had 21.
21, so certainly not the worst for West Footscray today, Matt Speakman. It's the right half forward, Leosis. His head down nice and low and got a free kick for it. Now spots Newport up, slips through his hands. Adamuze has the opportunity to pick the ball up, can't do it cleanly, however. Vincent now comes in to make things even worse for Adamuze and succeeds as well. It's just the way it's been today for Parkside and also for West Footscray, summed up in that one play. Ball back up on centre wing on the Watton Street side. Mark taken by Grigg. Grigg sends it in the Kelly direction. Good fist from behind though by Magna Bosco. Ball still in play though. Kelly recovers, gets a little toe poke. Smart to Carter, ball from the pocket. Oh!
He hasn't kicked it, has he?
No. 2 goals, 6 now for Mo. 13-18-96. 6-6-42. That's a 9-goal lead now. to the Magpies here in the Division 2 Grand Final, Western Region Football League. The 8.9 Win FM or 90.1 FM, the sound of the ground. If you hear it Avalon Airport, over to see Garita mark the kick in front of Bray. Put more icing on the cake here. Very tasty cake that is for the Magpies.
You know, you look back and Buckton, who kicked that ball in, you know, he feels responsible for it, but tell you, wasn't a lot of movement up the ground, any of his teammates, to give him any options to be kicking to.
So in comes Jordan Garita, and listen to those fans pipe up for Parkside. It's theirs now, there's no doubt about it. 14-18, 102, the 6-6-42, margin at 60.
They've waited a long time for this, the Parkside faithful.
Yeah, they have.
They've been queuing up since about halfway during the second quarter, I reckon.
Yeah.
But, it's party time here.
9 different goal kickers too. Spread of goal kickers for Parkside. No one's kicked more than the two.
But the difference in the two sides, West Footscray's first 3 entries were just bombed in, whereas Parkside, they spot up the bloke on the lead, and that's the difference.
Yep.
Back in the middle again, Kennedy, a good fist out to Speakman. Speakman's clearest kick is to the feet of the intended target, which was Lane, and it clean bowls him over the line and out of bounds, about 35 out from the Roosters' goal at the swimming pool end. It's a sad and sorry scoreboard for them, 60 points down, 102 to 42.
There's Mick Lindsay out of the centre there, and he shows he can move and run hard when he's got to.
So Lindsay follows up again with a good tackle as well to give Kalesia a chance. And here's a hurried snap, is a successful one. And they'll get a rare shot on goal here at West Footscray. Lane to take it. Sorry, Bray.
Toby Bray. They've got to finish off with a bit of pride here, West Footscray. As we mentioned, don't let this scoreboard blow out and embarrass themselves. They're going to look back at this in the future. This could be a building block for 2015 and beyond from West Footscray if they can salvage something out of this.
Toby Bray, the captain, kicks truly as well. It's a very long time between drinks for goals to West Footscray. Their last one came at the 21-second mark in the third term. They get one here, 7-6-48, 14-18, 102.
What's his stats, Willow? Toby Bray today, captain of the West Footscray side.
He's had 16 disposals, 6 marks.
They just haven't won the disposals they've got West Footscray too. They haven't won it in the right areas of the ground, especially through that.
A lot of handballs under pressure,
yeah.
packs, some not real clear ones.
Margin back to 54 points, but it's pretty irrelevant now. It's too far of a bridge to overcome for the Roosters. Back in the middle, good tap from Kennedy. Lindsay once more, getting the handball out towards Kalesia, who goes nice and long. Lane there, Uze there. Also Bray now lurking, grabs it, turns around, snaps it back to the top of the square. Al Hooley got a bit of body, but in the end it was Lane who was able to take the mark and goal. So 2 in a minute for the Roosters, but far too little, far too late. 8-6-54 now to 14-18, 102. Almost 15 gone in the final 2.
Yeah, let's centre breaks once again. Parkside have taken their foot off the pedal a little bit now. They're into celebration mode. I know there's only probably under 15 minutes at least, at the most, to go in this last quarter to bring home the premiership. But West Footscray through Mika Lindsay, they're fighting it out, and I like that. I like that. Big Mick Kennedy in there. It's had a great day. Tried his heart out. Mika Lindsay getting involved with the game. That's good.
So in the middle again, Lockhart and Kennedy to do battle. This time Lockhart does get the tap out towards Thomas. Daniel Thomas clears away for Parkside and finds Grigg, who outmarks Buckton quite easily and then plays on and goes for home. Gunnable! And look at the Parkside fans rise as one in that left foot pocket at the Werribee Township end for Big Mo, who takes the mark and will fancy himself to be the leading goal kicker of the day with 3.
Kelly and Pearce lined up to try and get the ball. Do not give it, Mo. Do not give it. Have a shot.
Go the curve, Mo.
Have a shot.
Go the curve.
Should have given it, Mo. Should have given it.
He's half past the knee stretch. Oh no, anti-climax, but luckily the ball stayed in play and then was just cradled over the line and out of bounds. So Carnival could be in with another chance here. He wanted to half go for the ruck, but instead it was Grigg who went against Kennedy. Tapped down from the latter to Speakman. It's a kick out, but only as far as Coulariotis at right up forward for Parkside, and they're queuing up here.
Yeah.
And Stephens is the man who takes the mark and will line up about 40 out with not a lot of angle to speak of.
Yeah, you're right there, Louis. They are queuing up now. Everyone wants a little bit of a taste of that football, and especially in the last, 10 minutes of a grand final. You just want to have one more little touch. If you get a couple, it's a bonus. But everyone needs to be brought into the game here for Parkside.
Dyson Stevens kicked the goal at the 21-minute mark of the first term. You mentioned Tom's, he hasn't seen a lot of the footy today. Willow, what's his stats like?
This is possession number 9.
There you go, but this will be probably the most telling for him as he lines up and misses. Most celebrated behind of the afternoon, I'm sure, though. 14-19, 103 to 8-6-54. So margin now out to 49 points in favour of Parkside. The kick out from Buckton goes to half-back. Trousdale
Good courage.
keeps on fighting on. Hamble from Aluli up towards Lindsay, who I think got caught high, and he did. It's Gervaisi, so he'll take the free kick. Michael Lindsay. A couple of good things in the last term, so switching into the middle. 2 points that created the 2 goals that West Footscray have kicked in this final quarter. Just waiting to play on now. He is. A lot of options to go to, so now he just has to go up high and give a free kick away as well. The attention that he received from Garita, who got to his head. He was a man on the mark, and then Lindsay, after he kicked it away, just half-grabbed Garita over the shoulder. There's your free kick, so it's a reversal to Parkside. Really rough more salt in the wounds of the Roosters. Geordie Garita. He's got Gervaisi. Takes the mark right in front of the very jubilant Parkside interchange bench, Nathan Juegan. What a different story a year makes for him. Gervaisi now. Short kick, bit of a tired kick too. Filoriotis to target, we had 3 to beat Trousdale there. Grabs the footy, but it's slung over the line by Garita for a throw-in.
Gervaisi was going with that one. A few options and didn't want to give it, and just give a little lollipop forward.
Ball thrown back in, Lockhart at the front, but Kennedy with a good fist from the back. Big solid hit by Langwell on McRae, just dispossessed him. Ball keeps going on, Lindsay gets involved again. Cheers from Parkside faithful as he grabs that. Ball pulls the ball up.
I'll tell you, Gary Turner, you know that they haven't got the hugest following, the Parkside supporters, but they always have been the most vocal. And they'll be screaming down the grandstand very soon. Not long to go in this game. They know they've got it wrapped now.
Yeah, and when the ball is in that area, Big Mo come out, cuddle him, Daniel Thomas, they've done the hard yards, these blokes.
Yeah.
Turner at centre half back in the follow-up play, took the mark, handball to Speakman, who now clears it over to the Lawton Street wing side as West Footscray now advance to their left forward pocket. Target was Jamie Lane, but it was well left of him, and Master Pasquale sees it over.
And McCabe coming off with a blood reel, bit of a cut on the forehead. He punched the coach's box and probably had a broken hand too, didn't he, son?
Yeah, not a smart move.
No, that hurts. They don't move much, the coach's boxes.
Throw in, Kalesia, outbodied by Lockhart, but still able to get some sort of hand to it. Back over the line in front of Jason Shaw. So we're nearly in time on now in the final term. In fact, we're about to hit it in 5 seconds' time. It is Parkside 14-19, 103. West Footscray 8-6-54, so 49-point lead to the soon-to-be premiers of Division 2 for 2014 in the Magpies as Barbuto again clears it away. This time only his father was Newport, who goes long from 50 and kicks truly.
Nice kick.
Very nice kick. Didn't have anyone on the mark and slotted it through. 9-6-60 now for the Roosters. Magpies 14-19, 103, 20 and a half gone. Final term.
Yeah, some great moments here for all the Parkside Football Club. You know, one of the most traditional and most successful clubs in the FDL and Western Region Football League over many, many, many years. Probably done it tough a little bit over the last decade or so, since from a pretty successful early 2000s and that, where they won a couple of premierships. I think 99, 2003. So, yeah, this is going to be a big moment. This will be a big week. Great celebrations for Parkside. Nathan Juegan, the whole lot, fantastic effort.
Extraction from Barbuto out of the middle. Stevens able to gather the loose ball at centre half forward, then just cramped up after he kicked it. Ball still alive at left half forward. Pearce picks up the crumb, goes in the middle. Wanted Barter gig, but Buckton got back and took the mark in front. Plays on quickly out towards Newport to get that last goal for the Roosters. Handballs over the top of a very cramped up Dyson Stevens towards Speakman. His handball into Adam Uze, put him under all sorts of bother, but he might have drawn the high contact, and he has successfully. Trousdale it was. Apologise. Jaden Trousdale, a man also of the lock volley, I believe, as well. One of the good exciting players of the WRFL in any division. Kicks on now. Might keep it in. Torre forces him out. Between wing and left half forward for Parkside on the grandstand and interchange part of the Avalon Airport Oval. Not far away from the official celebrations for the Magpies. 21.5 gone, nearly 22 gone now in this final term. Kennedy wrestled out of it by Lockhart. Handball by Muratore towards Gervasi. Gervasi wanted to probably snap that in and ended up going straight away from the goal face. Buttigieg couldn't take the mark. Brown gets back for West Footscray. Now he set a task for young McCrae at the fly over the top of Mo Carnival. Carnival now paddles in front of him and then loses it. And eventually we're going to get a ball up and Speakman comes in to save the day for the Roosters and holds play up 40 metres out from the Parkside goal at the Werribee Township end.
Also, got to say, well done to Jeff Kinnabar and Johnny Wellington. There's assistant coaches down here at Parkside that helped Nathan Duig, and I know Nathan's got a lot of respect for his co-coaches.
Yes. Got the footy from that ruck contest, and then we got drilled by Turner. And Turner is successful in receiving a free kick for holding the ball. Handball off now to Cameron Brown. Brown wanted Trousdale, cleared him, and then there was Shaw and or Stevens to take it. The latter has the mark. Right on centre wing. Kicks in board, and Lockhart diving slips catch. Nicely played, just in front of the WRFL logo on Avalon Airport Oval. Kick towards Garita was not so good though. Trousdale cut it off. Got it to Speakman, who shrugs Liccardo away. And then he switches play to the centre half back and finds Newport, and now goes over to the Watton Street wing side and finds Bray on his own. This is an okay build-up for West Footscray. It's been too far between these sort of build-ups. Handball now to Newport, who ran on. Long kick up towards Lane. Off hands from him. Chance for Adam Uze to bend it around. And he didn't bend it around far enough. Out of bounds on the full in the left forward pocket. 103 to 60. 43-point lead to Parkside, but the margin's certainly irrelevant. We're only a handful of minutes away from the premiership winning siren for Parkside here in 2014 for Division 2 of the WRFL. Kick in to Lockhart is okay. To Mastra Pasqua, who's at centre half back. Still inside defensive 50 though. Now he gets out of there with Muratore. Short kick to Barbuto. His kick up as well is okay to Liccardo, who's just favouring his left leg a little bit.
10 disposals for Barbuto this quarter.
What's his total quickly, Willow? Do we know?
26.
Bad effort. Back line.
He's going to get another one here too, Willow.
Including a bounce there.
And one bounce as well. Been in everything, especially in the second half as Barbuto. Big game from him, and Parkside now just happy to maintain a bit of possession. Muratore, long and strong. Buckton able to get in front of the Carter Ball and Brown contest. He takes the mark unopposed at left half back.
Yeah, once again, just no movement further up the ground hardly for him. Big Kennedy's the only one who made an effort there to try and get to that contest.
He just spilled the mark down low, but fortunately had Speakman and also Brown in support. Now Newport comes in as well. And away go the Roosters through Magna Bosco. In the middle now to Bray. Bray spots up Bektash at the back of him. Now a chance for a goal, and a successful one as well. Adam Uze on his non-preferred kicks his second, and the 10th overall for West Footscray. 10-6, 66. Parkside 14-19, 103. 25.5 gone here at the final term of the Division 2 Grand Final.
Yeah, look, they are toughing it out. They're going right to the wire at West Footscray. Credit to them, but they've been outclassed all day, boys. Parkside have been dominant. They've been a lot cleaner with their football. They've pounced on every turnover that West Footscray made. They made West Footscray make mistakes as well, which is it's an area just through their physical presence and their attack on the football. The contested football, apart from probably a 15-20 minute period of the game, I think stands out Parkside's eyes as well.
Pasha just coming off now for last spell he'll take this year, and he's hugging everyone around on the bench as we get a restart in the middle. Out comes Gervasi like a house on fire, busts through and kicks it long to the top of the square. Buttigieg almost grabbed the mark. Then the second effort was not too bad, but he just lost the footy at the last second. And we'll get a wrap up and a ball up courtesy of young Ben Douglas for West Footscray. 30-35 out from the Parkside goal, the Werribee Township end. Kennedy out wrestles Grigg in that contest. Comes Speakman, his handball is errant though. Miratore, snap just to the left for one behind. So now 14-20, 104 for Parkside. West Footscray 10-6, 66 margin, back down to 38 points. Parkside certainly won't care about that. As the kick comes back in, young Trousdale takes the mark. Left half back, goes up the Watton Street wing side, finds Magnabosco. Short kick by him is okay too to Speakman. Just continues to try hard and try hard. Does Mark Speakman. His kick up the centre wing is okay too. There it is. And that will do. The agony of 2013 erased by the ecstasy of 2014. 14 premierships for Parkside and did one add the 2014 Division 2 premiership to that list. So Nathan Juegan and all the crew at Parkside, congratulations. You have thoroughly deserved the Division 2 Premiership Cup this season with an emphatic win, a very statement-making win over West Footscray today here at Avalon Airport Oval. 14-20, 104 to West Footscray 10-6, 66.
I'd like to call on Bob Tregear, the CEO of the Western Region Football League, for the first presentation, and that is the presentation of the Rex Swan Medal. This medal is given to the player judged by the umpires as best on ground today. And the umpires have judged Adrian Gervasi. All right, the presentation of medals in jumper number order. Number 2, Darcy McMahon. Number 3, Matthew Pearce. Number 4, Aaron Hutchinson. Number 7, Michael Liccardo. Number 8, Robert Ryan. Number 9, Ethan Langwell. Ten, Stephen Dyson. Dyson Stevens. Number 12, Luke Buttigieg. Number 13, Chris Kouralidis. Number 16, Jordan Garita. Number 18, Adrian Gervasi. Number 20, Daniel Thomas. (23), Fab Master Pasqua. (25), Drew Vincent. (26), Nicholas Grigg. Number 30, Guy Barbuto. (31), Alex Lockhart. 32, Jason Shaw. 34, Joseph Jamison. 36, Mo Cole. And 55, Brent Kelly. And the skipper, number 6, Fluffy, Chris Muratore. Stay up there, Chris. And the coach, Nathan Juegan. And before we get John McDonald to present the cup, just a couple of words from you, Nath.
Both of them. Yeah, just like to thank West Footscray for staying out here and showing the respect. Thanks a lot, and you've had a really good year. Took it right up to us today, and we got a few sore bodies we just got through. To our boys, I thought we showed a hell of a lot of character. To go in at half time, we lost pretty much all our rotations, and the way he's responded is what Parkside's all about, and that's why I love the footy club. That's why you love it, and I'd like to thank all the supporters that have come out, and the monkey's certainly off the back, but you know, this has been a long ride, and a lot of hard work's gone into this. So you absolutely deserve this, boys, and let's celebrate it.
All right, calling John McDonald now from the Trade Institute of Victoria, the sponsors of the Division 2 competition, to present the Premiership Cup to the Parkside Football Club.